Just show it.
I'll just show it.
Cause you try to use words.
Foreign chick in a foreign two-seater. Black car, 50 cal, Desert Eagle. Cop work, break bread with my people. Octane stay smoking on the reefer. Head to toe, stay fresher than a preacher. Too high, too throwed, I'm geeking. No smoke, no beef like vegans. Money long, I'm good, I'm eating. Foreign chick in a foreign two-seater. Black car, 50 cal, Desert Eagle. Cop work, break bread with my people. Octane stay smoking on the reefer. Head to toe, stay fresher than a preacher. Too high, too throwed, I'm geeking. No smoke, no beef like vegans. Money long, I'm good, I'm eating.
Affiliated, raised with the killers. Way before Facebook and Twitter. Bad guy feel like the real. The land, the odds feel like the wizard. Met a chick, say her name Crystal. Booty big, soft as some tissue. Corporated, started from a dealer. Steel curtain just like the Steelers. I'm in traffic doing what I roll. Promoters call away from Arizona. Couple more come from Oklahoma. Pockets bigger, you can say they grown up. Own pistol, never need a loaner. Own clientele, I've been a corner. Willie Nelson, guess I've been a stoner. These rappers fake, Bart Simpson, Homer. Saddle up, but we ain't ride horses. Designer shoes, but still rockin' forces. In the trap, we never had choices. I'm paranoid, I think I'm hearing voices. Seeing what I say, I'm paying portions. No matter what, you never can afford it. I'm the shit, I think I need a toilet. Out of sandwich bags, I guess I gotta afford it.
Foreign chick in a foreign two-seater. Black car, 50 cal, Desert Eagle. Cop work, break bread with my people. Octane stay smoking on the reefer. Head to toe, stay fresher than a preacher. Too high, too throwed, I'm geeking. No smoke, no beef like vegans. Money long, I'm good, I'm eating. Foreign chick in a foreign two-seater. Black car, 50 cal, Desert Eagle. Cop work, break bread with my people. Octane stay smoking on the reefer. Head to toe, stay fresher than a preacher. Too high, too throwed, I'm geeking. No smoke, no beef like vegans. Money long, I'm good, I'm eating. Hotline, my phone stay ringing. $4 grand iced out my pink. Too loud, smoking gas, no secret. I fought a loop, late night creeping. Too high, too throwed, I'm geeking. Party all night, ain't no sleep. Money up, I'm good, I'm eating. Red bone from the back, I'm beating. She calling out my name like the weekend. Dripping sauce, steady nutrient. Hopping out, feeling coupish. Drop the top, I don't know where the roof is. I stay in exclusive, Punta Cana resort all inclusive. I don't want that little bitch, she a nuisance. Throw the brain, drop her off, throw them deuces. Golden State, all my niggas some shooters. 50 cat F&M and them Rugers. Told the package, I'm flexing, let's Luger. On the prowl for some milk for some cougars. 12 inches, they calling me ruler. Dick them down when I'm done, call her Uber. Dick them down when I'm done, call her Uber. Dick her down when I'm done, call her Uber.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Toxic Masculinity Show. I am your host, MoneyBoy Trey. I am joined with the angry fella himself, Mad Militant News. What's going on this evening, brother?
Yeah, buddy. What's going on, bro?
Back from, I got my tripod back. Joy broke my tripod. I'm just now trying the new one out, so I'm back. But other than that, man, I'm feeling like you today. I'm a bit upset because every time I go on ESPN, they telling me what event Simone Biles and quit. Then this morning they say she gonna enter the balance beam competition. I hope you lose, ma'am. And I'm wondering why they didn't send your ass home like a week ago when you first started quitting shit.
I don't know. We might have to watch this a little bit. What's the story behind the balance beam as far as who's supposed to win gold, who's supposed to come in second? She could be medal blocking, or it looked like all of them got a plan going in here. I
hope she comes in 10th place, man. I hope she come in 10th place. It's not right.
A lot of
everybody else been busting their ass, and she just been kicked back chilling, and she still gets to compete. How do you quit 4 events and still get to compete?
I mean, she cost us a lot of medals. I mean, for real.
It's the black girl magic. No, she didn't. Sonya Lee held it down. Well, fine ass.
Oh yeah, she grabbed a couple of golds. I stopped paying attention to it a little bit.
Yeah, Sonya Lee. Anybody want to come up to? I just dropped the link. Yeah, Sonya Lee got the gold in 2 events, I believe, with all the pressure in the world on her. I didn't like it. Tommy brought up some shit about her that I didn't know. I didn't know her dad was paralyzed,
Oh, yeah.
and pretty much she was the breadwinner. And this lady talking about she quit for mental health.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
The time you said the other night, boy, she can do that, boy, but nobody will pay us any goddamn mind.
You know they will kill us. Cause remember 2 years ago in the bubble, Paul George said his performance sucked because of being in the bubble and his mental health, and everybody laughed at him. They killed him. Like, mental health, bro, get out of here. You weak. And that was when they was calling them playoff pandemic P and all the other names they could think of.
Which, I'll tell you the truth, I'm glad they did that because it might have been turned into something else. It would have been a snowball effect because if she's using this here, and we already know who they're connected with, the NBA is connected with, and you know what I'm saying, they sponsor and ship and who they looking out for, it could have been a plan for the men, you know what I'm saying? It could have been that moment. And they try to
Yes, Gabe, we're live. I don't. That's just it's. Kyrie did when Kyrie did it. He got killed too. People were like, bro, you make too much money. You can't just be walking away, quitting on your team. So when men quit for mental health, they get it from the male pundits. Females get them too. Because Kyrie just like walked away for 7 games, didn't call the team, didn't call the boss or anything. Everybody was calling him unprofessional and weak. Those were the exact words. He's weak. We don't know if Kyrie's mind is into playing basketball. You can't do this if you got a job, yada, yada, yada. Because this mental health shit is new to me. I wish I could call in for mental health day.
I heard somebody try to use the Michael Jordan situation, compared it to them.
I
As far as,
you.
yeah, it's like, that is not the same thing. You know what I'm saying? We understood what he was talking about. Like, nigga needed a timeout. Shit.
What was that? Last time we were talking, we had that conversation with Brush. It was a little contentious, but after that conversation, it made me just think about some shit. And I was like, damn, these people really believe Moses wrote the 5 books of the Bible. And the first question that popped in my head was, well, what were the Hebrew people studying, worshiping, and believing in when Moses was an Egyptian? Before he switched sides, they had customs and traditions that they practiced. But Moses wrote all the shit in the Bible that they were practicing. Shit just don't make sense.
Hold on. The Hebrews are the Israelites, right?
Same band of people.
So you mean to tell me the person that they looking up to, and they using arguments, is the same person who stabbed him in the back?
Yes.
Okay.
No, the Jews stabbed him. And, well, you know what? They're the same fucking people. You're absolutely correct, sir.
And I mean, I just put that together, you know what I'm saying, as far as using common sense.
Because
you know what I'm saying?
They got like seven or 8 different names they go by, but it's all the same group. But yes, that would be what they're doing. The people that stabbed him in the back are the ones that saying we his chosen people.
Yeah, I pick up a new weapon every day. Oh, did I need any more?
What's been going on with I see down here in Memphis, the city council is talking about giving $100 if you take the vaccine. Do they got that going on and where you at?
No, actually they attempted to walk door to door. You know what I'm saying? In certain areas out there, I don't think they're going to do that out here. I'm too much in the boonies. You know what I'm saying? Mosquitoes will pick them up and take them away with their shot.
I think The door-to-door shit was just a suggestion that they threw out there. It was a dumb suggestion, but it was just a suggestion. But they actually talking about incentivizing, giving $100 for people that take it. This is
Oh
what the
no,
city council is about to vote on.
oh no, the door to door is for real. You can find up here. I believe it was in North Carolina. One of the workers came up to somebody's door, run the doorbell. They didn't come to the door. This motherfucker started twerking and shit in front of the door camera. And didn't realize she was recorded. And that motherfucker there opened the door and scared the shit out that damn girl, man. That shit was funny as hell.
Now, what was funny is I was on this panel the other day. Was it Neutral? Shout out to Neutral. I was on his channel the other day, and he had this video of this cop, and he went out there to this couple's house, and they were being combative with him. And dude was like, "Suck my dick! I came out here to help y'all, and y'all want to act like this." Bruh got fired. I said we need more officers like him. This man went the fuck off. Like, why are you wasting my time then? If I come to help you and then you acting combative like I'm the enemy and you call me, I should have the right to say, suck my dick, I'm finna go.
Hey, they say worse to him, I'm sure.
And it was white people too. It was white people he said this to. That's what was funny about it. I just knew it was gonna be some racism in that story. Nope, they were white.
Oh no, they not calling it from my end no more. It's like they switched the roles. Now it seems like we're the power of racism. You know what I'm saying? And they the minority in it. They got no say so. They can get blamed for whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's like it don't make sense. I mean, I understand they won't get back and stuff like that. I used to think like that too, but it don't make sense when you really think logically about it. And most people don't know really the whole true history of what happened. So how are we blaming a group of people at this moment
It's
for things
actually
that they might not even know about?
it's actually a whole bunch of horrific stories that I want to cover, but my fucking slash business partner been sick, so I gotta wait till she's better to cover them junks. Cause I want to see it's some strange shit going on in the world. But what are you about to cover on your channel next? What's going on Mad Militant News?
Actually, I was just trying to load up some previews. I'm trying to find out why I'm getting a glitching problem first. It's
Previews
like
of what?
my screen, my refresh rate of sudden. Um, premieres just some of my old shows and stuff catching up, you know what I'm saying? Think panels that I've been on and stuff, trying to make room, chop it and stuff. There's
So it
a
ain't
lot of
no particular story that you've been covering that you want to break to the people.
not at this direct moment. Anything that I do is more
Mm,
instant, and I'm more of a reactor. So if I feel it burn, more than likely I'm gonna drop something on it. You know what I'm saying? Which is coming
but
soon because I'm sick of a lot of shit. See, I'm starting up already. Money, you trying to get me started, man?
yes, it's Mad Mondays. You're supposed to be mad about something. Let me find this damn. I play this damn shit. I just want to. This is one of the stories. Let me know if you can hear it.
One of the children may have died.
Can you hear that?
5:30 begins with a disturbing discovery during a
Can you hear
traffic
that?
stop in Baltimore County. Police found the bodies
Yeah.
of two children inside of a car's trunk. Their aunt has been charged in this case. And get this, according to court documents, one of the children may have died more than a year ago. Papa Joy Burnett
Whoa.
has more.
33-year-old Nicole Johnson faces several charges, including 2 counts of child abuse that resulted in the death of 2 children under 13. Baltimore County Police say an officer pulled Johnson over late Wednesday night, and when the officer told her that the car had to be towed because the tags were fake, the officer detected the unmistakable odor of decomposition. At one point, the officer even noticed that the clear bag contained maggots inside. According to the department, after repeated requests from the officer, Johnson removed the blanket, exposing the decomposing body of a young child. And after a search, officers found a plastic bag that was tied up. The bag was opened, revealing another decomposing body of a young child. Police say those kids were her 7-year-old niece, Jocelyn Johnson, and her 5-year-old nephew, Larry O'Neill. Johnson told police she was taking care of the kids because their mother wasn't able to, but the mom told police she tried to get her kids back, and in March of 2021, she arranged to have the children returned, but the defendant never showed. According to the documents, the little girl may have been dead since last year. The aunt told police that in May of 2020, when they were staying at an inn off Pulaski Highway, she hit the little girl, and the girl fell and hit her head. Johnson described placing her niece inside a suitcase and carrying her around in a car for many months. And according to the documents, Johnson also told police that the little boy had an injury about 2 months ago, and he never woke up, and that she placed his deceased body in the plastic tote and kept him in the trunk with a sister. Johnson remains in jail with no bond.
Wow.
Is this a black woman?
It is a black woman. And so,
What the fuck is wrong with these bitches? I mean, have we totally fucking snapped, man? The stories that I'm hearing it right now, man.
and the kicker about this is the mom said she tried to get her kids back. The mom dropped the kids off in 2019, and then she wants to get them back in 2021. She didn't check on them for 2 fucking years. And one of the kids was dead at least a year. But this lady has been driving around for a year smelling that shit.
Allegedly. And
I know allegedly the bodies were in the car.
I'm not talking about that. Allegedly, somewhere, somebody said that a lot of these mothers is getting paid off to kill their kids. That's what I heard. That's why I said alleged. And this was like a year and a half ago, 2 years when I heard this. It's like since then, I don't know if that was some kind of energy that brought it to my attention that I'm just now noticing all this shit. Just these motherfuckers are snapping.
Man, it's snapping is one thing. Being stupid after snapping is another. You riding around with 2 bodies in your car. One with maggots in it. One that's been there for a couple months. The other one been there for a year at least.
How you even drive with the maggots without them coming to the front? I mean, that long of a period of time, they're going to want to migrate.
No family members, friends, or anything wondered where this girl just disappeared to that you've been taking care of for the past year. Nobody asked this question.
This is very sickening. And you're seeing worse and worse stories.
Police brutality is our #1 issue, though, man. Police brutality.
No.
Let them tell it. Yes, it is.
An issue was what the hell's wrong with the black woman?
That's just that was one. That was one. I actually was able to find a video for that one, but the other stories I got, they're just as horrible. Well, I think I would have to read them suckers, and I ain't trying to do all this. Oh no, is there a video for this one? Oh, in Memphis there was. I don't know if there's a video. There, 12-year-old daughter, 12-year-old. Gave birth. I read this shit because it's terrible. Oh, this is in Oklahoma though. Let's see. A woman from Tulsa, Oklahoma has been arrested after police said her 12-year-old daughter had a baby with a 24-year-old man. The Tulsa Police Department said Desiree Castaneda was charged with enabling child abuse and child neglect. The authorities said Castaneda knew her daughter was in a relationship with one Miranda Jara and approved of it. Police said there were photos of a baby shower that had been thrown and that the images showed the girl with Castaneda. Miranda Jara was arrested earlier this month, charged with first-degree rape after police went to a hospital in mid-labor. Police said Miranda Jara, what the fuck, was with the girl at the medical facility. They walked in just like any other couple would, excited to deliver their newborn child. At least
Hmm.
they arrested the mom for being complicit to
Okay.
this shit.
Okay, I missed that part. Cause I'm like, hold on. They arrested
That
him. I would have left him alone and arrested her.
ain't that sex
What the
trafficking?
fuck? What? Yeah, that's like, oh, that's pimp shit. That's some. Uh,
And these happen to be Hispanic people doing this shit.
mm.
This is
Oh,
it's crazy out here.
we haven't seen nothing yet. We have not seen nowhere close to the worst when it comes to that.
I
In
would
that
be a
in the people.
but I would be amiss to point out that child's dad wasn't around. Mom allowed this, dad would have been like, hell no. So this shit crosses racial barriers like a mug. It's ignored. Unless it's a celebrity. If it's a celebrity, people care.
That that's about it. I don't know why they care so much about celebrities. Celebrities is the ones who got the world fucked up.
No. Celebrities ain't doing half the shit that the celebrities are.
Most of them are the
Celebrities.
teachers.
They're just popular because
They,
people deem them that way.
they the trendsetters. Most of the time, they know what they doing. They be in their rooms and shit. Motherfuckers are like, well, if you do this, man, they'll catch on to it real quick. They know what the fuck they doing.
But you do realize celebrities started out as normal people like you and me.
Mm-hmm.
So they just normal people. And they
But
get popular, people follow them. But trends are one of the. I
it,
just
it,
refuse to believe that the majority of our population is being led by celebrities. I refuse to believe it.
I, I believe that because we got others who don't choose that path. You know what I'm saying? And decide to be on back burners. Not, you know what I'm saying? We know of them, but they ain't even being acknowledged. But then you got this certain group that's out there just saying stuff and getting everybody to follow them. You know what I'm saying? Or persuade a mind, not follow them, but persuade a mind to a, or direct a mind to a certain thing.
I, I don't think. Sometimes you
Smoke
can't.
screens.
Sometimes you can't choose to be famous. Malcolm X didn't choose to be famous. He just started talking and people liked what he said. He remember Malcolm X came up as a in the church pretty much. The mosque, whatever you want to call it, but he came up in the church. He wasn't trying to be famous.
No,
It
it ain't
just
the it
happened.
ain't, it ain't the thing about being famous. What becomes the problem is when somebody has the power to come in and use you, you know what I'm saying, as a face and give you words that you might not even believe in and you go along with the script. You know what I'm saying? Give you a direction that you don't believe in and you put it out there
Do
for
you think
somebody
this
else's.
happens?
Yeah, shit happens.
How often do you think it happens?
Quite a bit. Quite a bit. I mean, in a percentage, I would probably say at least 73, 74, 75% of the time. I think it's that high at this moment. Not saying it's
Shit.
always been like that, but as far as this moment of what we're seeing what's going on now, like Juvenile, you know what I'm saying? Who put the hand in his back, you know what I'm saying, to really make him go do that.
Juvenile may have vexed that thing up.
Did you see the cartoon remix?
No, but who
Man,
for the
look,
two
look,
people?
Lil
Go
Wayne
ahead.
and goddamn Birdman just the shit out that dude in the cartoon, man. Goddamn it. And it was like they kicked me ex up out of that shit when she started when her part started. It was like, what the fuck?
For the two people who thumbed the video down, y'all mama raised hoes with her bitch ass. Go ahead, man.
Damn, the game ain't fair. But but yeah, man, that remix is funny, man. Check that shit out when you get a chance.
Is it a real remix or is it just something a nigga did to make fun of?
Uh Kind of like both.
But if Juvenile believes in getting the vaccine and he was offered $1 million to make it, I'm not mad at him for making $1 million because he believed in it. Even if he didn't believe in it, I still would get paid.
I mean, I would think, yeah, thinking at the moment, yeah. But long term, can you deal with that on your conscience if everything go wrong?
Yes, right now I'm saying I won't take the vaccine, but for $1 million, I would tell y'all to go get it. But it's on record, I ain't taking it.
Like 2 years from now, motherfuckers start collapsing and shit got daggone, and you sitting here like, well, I got
told the
$1 million.
motherfucker,
Damn it, I
told
took
him
it too. Shit.
I told him I didn't take it. That's why I told him, hey, I ain't taking it, but you know, y'all should get the vaccine.
They gonna get their
It
money
works.
back. Don't worry about it.
I'm straight. I am comfortable with it.
I'd rather not even talk about that.
Sir, I am
I'd
comfortable
rather
with
not
it.
even talk about it. I'm not comfortable with it. Not enough people. We ain't got no fucking data. They hiding data. You know what I'm saying? But they steady trying to force us. You know what I'm saying?
For $1 million.
They trying to lock us down and all that bullshit. And you got immigrants running in here free. And they ain't even got to get checked. Man, fuck that vaccine.
Man, I'm gonna keep it 100. For $25,000, I would tell people to vax this thing up. It's still a choice. I can tell them not to get it, and some people gonna get it anyway. I can tell them to get it. People ain't gonna get it. So it's a choice either way. Why'd I get paid for telling them a choice?
Hey, which one?
The game ain't fair.
Hey, the game ain't fair. Well, I don't know. I have to walk. I have to walk away from that. You know what I'm saying? I have to walk away from that. That's against my morals. That's my integrity. I can't do that.
I feel you again. I went on record saying I ain't taking it.
I ain't pro-black no more, but black power is still here. I can't do that to my people. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
I'm doing it to Americans, sir, not just black people. I'm telling everybody, go get the vaccine.
I mean, yes, Americans. You know what I'm saying? My black Americans and my other Americans, I won't set those people up because there would probably be more Americans following me. You know what I'm saying? More than just black. But as far as they look for their culture first too. When they speaking about America, they just don't classify it. For some reason, we classify ours. And we got to classify ours because a lot of black people don't recognize that we are Americans. So you got to say black American.
Gabe said that he vaxxed that thing up. He's still alive.
Hey.
I know a couple people that took that chance. They still alive, and if they died in 2 years, it was just their time to go.
I mean, I don't want to put that out there. I don't want to put that energy out there if that's what could happen, but you don't know what can happen because they have no results for nothing. And then they don't allow you to talk about the side effects for people who's having side effects. They shut down 2 groups with over 200,000 people in there talking about their side effects, and they shut it down. What is wrong? You know what I'm saying? Why are they forcing this on us and allowing innocent immigrants just to come in here, not even tested, ain't even forcing them?
Get them,
which
white
you gonna lock us down? You know what I'm saying? Who's getting paid on the back end for this bullshit? Because we ain't gonna get none out of this. If we take it, is our family gonna be part of one of these commercials in 15 years? If your family took this vaccine, call this number here. No, I'm not trying to be part of that. I wouldn't put none of that shit on my people. We've been through that once, and we still suffering from the effects of that. You know what I'm saying? To us just being an experiment. You know.
You do know that if you die in 2 years and you didn't take the vaccine, they could say, well, he died because he didn't take the vaccine.
I'm looking at a whole lot of agendas that was at play as far as them trying to take out the black man, period. Most people don't know COVID is mainly supposed to attack the black man because he's supposed to be weakest as far as his immune system, the foods we eat and stuff like that. This was scientifically designed.
I did not know this.
Yes. That's why I started snapping on this shit, because it's so much that we really can't say, because they keep erasing all the truth. You know what I'm saying? And then we got bitch ass black niggas out here that support that shit. Talking about some, well, if the rules say this and the rules say that, what the fuck is coming out your goddamn mouth for you to even fall for shit like this? If there's truthful information out there, a lot of folks is comfortable with the truth being deleted. That's some sick ass shit. You know what I'm saying? There's so much shit out there that they won't allow us to see, and we're falling for a lot of stuff that they're giving us. Me personally, I play close attention for a long period of time. I know what's missing. I have playlists set up, man, that's missing like 60, 70 videos out the playlist and shit. You know what I'm saying? If they what are they deleting it for? They said this, they said that. The W Lab and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? All that was exposed back in March, April. We've been talking about it. The president even got on TV and talked about it, but niggas got in their motherfucking feelings because somebody told you, don't believe nothing he say. Instead of you going to do your own homework to find what he said, and you would have found the truth at that time. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't be in none of this shit right now.
BLK app, 25K. I'll do an ad.
That's all?
Yeah, that's what you. It was a dating app, but yes, I said $1 million, but for 25,000, yes.
I thought you meant subscribers. I mean, I thought you were talking about subscribers. That's all.
Yeah, no, give me 25,000. I'll tell them to take that motherfucker too. I will remix something real quick. Again, it's a choice. It's 50-50 either way. If 50% gonna do it, 50% aren't. And to be honest, I didn't hear anybody outside the black community talking about that damn commercial. And most people were talking about it in joking form, not as like, oh my God, we need to go take this. So I don't think it really was, it didn't work.
It didn't work, man. All he did was fuck up his damn pull-ups at the cookouts this summer. That's all he did. But nigga, you wouldn't pull up to my cookout after doing that shit. Nigga, you want a Corona, nigga? Hit that.
There's too many people that took it. Too many black people that have taken it.
Go hear that damn shit. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a praying kind of guy, but I pray for him. You know what I'm saying? There's not enough data, and they won't allow you to find out the data. The CDC won't even give you the data. Somebody's getting paid on the back end. It's like a race in between the countries of how many people they can get vaccinated with which call. It's some shit that they got going. I'll tell you, these some cricket sick white motherfuckers. Sorry, most of them are. So, but
sir, that sounds racist.
Man, that's all motherfuckers want to talk about now anyway, goddamn.
So there are no black people making any money on the back end.
It's plenty. One got busted over in what's called. You seen that story in New Mexico?
So why are you talking about white people, sir?
Because that's who we see when I turn on the Congress floor and I turn on the Senate floor and they sitting there fussing with each other. That's who I see. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare that you see a witch cult unless they going up to the mic to vote. You know what I'm saying? But
ain't there black people fault for not voting?
Why ain't they on the main scene with the gangster league? Come on, man.
Ain't there black people fault for not voting, sir?
No, that means the news is racist because they won't show those people at the podium like they do Ted Cruz and shit like that, giving them people an axe. You know what I'm saying? I see.
It's black people where Ted Cruz lives. So if black people were rocking the vote, as they call it, they could put a black guy in that spot.
Look here, I didn't mean a racist. That's just how I fucking talk, goddammit.
He's racist, y'all. He's racist. Yeah, I heard him say earlier he's a recovering pro-black. It's racist.
Shit. Y'all laughed at goddamn Fred Sanford. Goddamn it, laugh at me. Shit. Goddamn, let's keep it moving.
You're the black Strom. What's that fucker's name? Strom Thurmond, sir. You're the black Strom Thurmond.
Man, shit, I'm Michael Evans got grown, goddammit.
What the hell?
I'm the mad militant.
I was supposed to be having Shay on. She said she was cooking, but damn it, it was something I was about to ask you. I can't fucking remember it. Damn it, man. It's gonna come to me in a second. Say something.
And when I was right there at that moment, when white people get caught up in situations like that, they always say, "Well, I got black friends." You notice I didn't say, "Well, I got white friends."
Cause you don't have any.
Yeah, I do.
Cause you're racist.
But that sounds racist if I have to say that.
How many white friends do you have, man? Since you said yeah, you do. How many white friends do you have?
That I can actually call friends. I don't talk to them quite enough, but I could say it's over a good 20, 25, 30. I was a wrestler, man. You know what I'm saying? I was an amateur wrestler, man. I picked up friends along the way and stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Joy Chit Chat, I bet you wish you had a Baxter thing up right about now with your sick ass.
Don't tell me she's got the flipping ninja.
I don't know what she got. She just ain't feeling well. She could have
That
just been sick. She could have just been sick of my ass. A week of
ninja is
that'll
cold
a week of that'll do that to
word, by the
most
way,
people.
for y'all people who ain't that good.
She could have just said, "I'm sick of this nigga." And
Everybody know where ninjas are from. So goddamn.
her ninjas from Japan.
I don't know.
See, another racist comment, sir. Everybody knows where ninjas are from.
Exactly.
What is wrong with you, man?
So when I say ninja, y'all know I'm talking about that C.
Sir, you are worse than Donald Trump.
It's code word, man. I said it was code word, man. We got to talk about these things without getting flagged and not getting took down. So we got to come up with code words.
And by the way, these racist things, man.
Actually, it's not racist because I just seen a report just a minute ago that it is confirmed. Bombshell report, W Lab released by the House GOP lawmakers.
What does that mean, though?
I'm not sure. I'm listening in at the same time.
We ain't gonna go over there and kick nobody ass. So what does it mean?
I mean, not at this moment.
Ain't no not at this moment. The shit that's coming out ain't nothing we didn't know a year ago when they was talking about the Kung flu. And when Trump said it came from China, we knew this. We ain't gonna go over there and whoop their ass.
We need to, but you know.
I think it's mental.
Our military is doing push-ups on their knees and shit right now. I don't know what the hell.
I think it's mental. And you believe in psyops and all that shit. Why don't you think this is a mental thing?
Yeah, I believe it's actually all a mental thing. I can see it because I'm ahead of it. You know what I'm saying? But it's like still trying to break a lot of this stuff down for missing pieces that you didn't know. You know what I'm saying? You got to insert.
That's all I need. That's all I needed to know. When I realized, you know what? This shit is new. Don't nobody know what it look like. How the fuck they testing for it? I'm like, once I realized this all I was hearing and seeing every day, I just stopped consuming shit that said that word. Because at that point, I realized it was mental. And then when I'm hearing them say the hospitals are full and I'm taking my daughter to the hospital every other week to get her blood test and shit, nothing. The busiest hospital in Memphis, empty, but they telling you beds are full and they need emergency hospital set up here and there. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to stop watching this shit. It's kind of what I do with ratchet entertainment. I just cut it off. That's how come I didn't know what was going on at the BET Awards with Lil Nas X performance and shit till I saw people talking about it. I didn't watch it. I don't watch shit like that. It doesn't interest me.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing, sir? You can't just get quiet like this.
I'm double listening. Oh,
You
shit.
listening to some ratchet shit as we talk right now, ain't you?
No, actually, I'm listening to the bombshell report from the W Lab. I'm trying to have up to date news while we going on and stuff. You know what I'm saying? This is breaking news and stuff. You know what I'm saying, man? It's news in my name, man. It's news in my
Hey,
name.
man. Hey, dog. Get money. Fuck the news. Fuck a book. We're born to die. Get money. That's it. Get money. Fuck the news.
Oh, these motherfuckers here, boy. I swear. I mean, I just want to know when we're gonna start whipping ass. We sitting back taking a lot of bullshit
Politics is theater, so why would we be mad at actors?
because they playing with niggas' lives and niggas' money.
It's
And I don't
theater,
like them
though.
playing with money.
Are they really? Are they really? It's theater.
Man, it's theater. We about to go into another lockdown, a nationwide lockdown.
They ain't stopping my
It
money.
is, which goes now. I mean, it ain't gonna happen because it don't make sense if you got illegals coming across the border running free and we lock down the citizens. Nah, that shit ain't gonna work. So I mean, they lost control over everything. But it's like the stuff that they keep putting out here, man. It's like, are y'all just trying to piss the people off, man? You in this country doing a bunch of bullshit after 2 centuries of raising red, white, and blue American bred people, and you think we just gonna keep sitting back, looking at this bullshit, letting you play yourself? That fire might turn back around and go back towards them. Yeah, even Chris said it. Yup, lockdown's coming soon. This lockdown here gonna be funny right here. Because if you keep funding the police and they lacking police and all this shit, who the hell? I don't even think the military is really going for this shit right now.
If they go back on lockdown, that means that they're gonna have to go through. They just lifted they just said that people can start getting evicted again. That means they got to go through that process again. They got to do all this unemployment and shit over again. It's gonna cost money.
And from what what's that Ilham Omar or whatever her name is, goddamn this crazy motherfucker that said that stupid shit too much ago. Goddamn this chick just announced that they wanted to bring out like some permanent stimulus checks, $1,200 a month plus $600 per child in your house. I'm telling everybody now, do not fall for this bullshit. Once they have control of the money coming in your house, they're going to control what you can do with your money. Always,
they know it. $1,200 a month ain't shit, and they already giving these women money every month on their card.
I mean, no, they're gonna be in total control. Like they know where your money should be going. They know you have nothing extra for you to do anything. If you wanted to go buy that new cell phone, that's not in your.
They can do that now if they want to.
That's not in your own thing here. You can't go do that. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody
it's communism.
But everybody right now that gets welfare, they could do the same thing, especially if they put money on their government issued card. So if they wanted to track every dime they spent, they could.
Which card? That is absolutely true because welfare is the root of it, and we fell for it 60 years ago. That's the root.
$1,200 a month ain't shit.
Look at the history as far as that JFK, Martin Luther King, and look at the agendas around that they was talking about as far as communism and all this stuff with those people marching this in at this moment. You know what I'm saying?
Is communism a bad thing though, sir? Communism has a bad rep. Much like Hydra.
Which called time out. Everybody voted for this guy. 80 million people voted for this guy. This guy got on TV and said communism is not a good thing. Our president.
I don't give a damn what Joe said.
No, it's funny.
We say our democracy isn't a good thing. There's always going to be flaws with the political system.
But it's a contradiction in a hypocrisy to say that if you know that BLM is the people that helped you get in, you know what I'm saying, burning down streets and all this stuff. And they are a Marxist communist group. You know what I'm saying? That's what's backing them. That's what's really pushing them. You know what I'm saying? That kind of agenda. they made $90 million on the back end, you know what I'm saying, preaching communism and Marxism and capitalism is bad. And they got $90 million. But, you know, they use that to march him in for him to turn around and flip the script and say that it's bad, even though you got your administration lined up to usher this in on us right now. It's kind of fucked up, man. And I do kind of blame BLM for that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? It's like they thought they was doing something, finally doing something. You didn't do nothing but fuck everybody over.
Man, they just they put their money behind the Democratic Party, which is what
that's it.
That's what people, but that's how it's always been
it's
done.
Fucking up everybody's life right now, and they will be held accountable. Fuck that.
That's how Trump
I'm tired
got
of dumb
in.
black niggas. I'm tired of dumb black niggas. You gullible ass niggas.
Again,
Tell you the truth, I don't know how Trump got in.
it's the theater of politics, man. It's the theater of politics.
The theater of politics. It's more than a theater on this shit, man. This shit was rehearsed, got daggone ran. They won the Super Bowl, man, with a dope ass playbook, and they used BLM and a couple of other organizations as players. You know what I'm saying? That I mean, this shit.
It's theater. The theater part was everybody was watching what was going on in the streets instead of paying attention to where the money they were generating was going. That was the theater, and it was the Democratic Party. It was regardless. It was going to be a Democratic candidate to win, whether it was Joe, Kamala, whoever it was. Somebody from the Democratic Party was going to win because they had the most money.
If you had the most money, and the thing is, people are not seeing the stories that's coming out, man, because they hiding this news. The investments Mark Zuckerberg had made into certain states and counties and stuff to swing the election. You have $6 million going to 5 freaking small counties.
Bro,
in my state, these counties ain't worth a fuck. And they was holding up that night when I was watching the election that night. That they go, the hell?
I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad. Go.
Hulk up, god dang it, Hulk up.
I'm getting mad. Fuck who win the presidency. It doesn't matter if they Democrat or Republican. It don't affect my life. I don't give a fuck who wins.
So none of this stuff going on right now is not affecting your life around you.
The only time that I was affected was when these motherfuckers forced us to wear masks. That was it. And I wouldn't have to be. And technically, the world is so convenient now. The world is so convenient now. If you don't want to leave your house for shit, you don't have to. So I really didn't have to wear a mask. I could just stay at home and have the food and the hose and everything else brought to me. I don't have to leave.
True. I understand that. I definitely understand that logic.
But in the grand scheme of things, none of these presidents that I've lived under have affected my life, except for when they gave us free money. That's it. Other than that, there's nothing they've done that's affected my life where I noticed even the tax.
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking at the long-term damage. You know what I'm saying that this did do. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a lot of this, especially if this stuff was set in place by who's in power. You know what I'm saying? Like they used this. And that's what I saw, that they used this, that this was done on purpose. The whole pandemic was done on purpose. Like they meant to be released just to do the reversal, to get that motherfucker going. Because they because they already turned us against him. Now all we need is this to make him really look bad because nothing else worked. You know what I'm saying? Nothing else worked. But that right there, that moment with weak minds, not looking at the screen, not listening to what this motherfucker's saying and everybody else saying at that moment, made bad judgments months later and got us still fucked up. You got businesses shut down. Businesses are shut down that's been in families for 60, 70 years behind this bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Had some missteps along the way as well.
Yeah. I'm not taking that away from him.
His mouth helped people not like him. He ain't know when to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. That is true because people are too fucking sensitive. We are fucking sensitive. A lot of that shit I did see is sarcastic as far as when people start to come back with it at you and shit. Oh, he said put bleach. He said put bleach in your body. Blah, 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 blah. Nigga, you know how dumb you sound. Even though he said it, but do you know how dumb you sound by goddamn? Shut the fuck up.
That's what I said.
I'm pretty sure that was sarcastic. You know better not to put fucking bleach in your
body. That's what I said. If you dumb enough to goddamn it, inject bleach, drink bleach, pour bleach in your ass, that's you.
Man, two people did it. Two people did it though. People listen.
They dumbass deserve to die.
They deserve to fucking die. You stupid motherfucker. And they did that just to blame him. You know what I'm saying? He told us to do it. It's just Negroes just they paid attention what they wanted to pay attention to. And that frequency of the bullshit that they wasn't supposed to follow that's been getting called out, that they made jokes of, is actually the shit that they following. Oh man, he keep talking about fake news, blah, 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 blah. No, fake news is the shit that got you brainwashed, that got everybody else fucked up right now. And we do got people fucked up. I mean, there's businesses completely gone. You know what I'm saying? We got the order from this pandemic shit as far as Walmart and fucking all this other shit, Amazon and shit, for shit that they set up to put in place for fucking robots to take your fucking shit anyway. They plan on taking your jobs with artificial intelligence. All this shit is planned out and we keep falling for the fucking loops. Fuck that lockdown.
Hey man, there's always gonna be some niggas that have to repair them machines, man. Trades and codes.
I mean, yeah, to repair the machines. But if you put machines in place that can repair their fucking self, you're gonna make machines that can repair the other machine, and goddamn on these motherfuckers gonna put in the domino effect. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
are you saying we need trades and coding, man?
Who?
Are you saying we need trades and coding?
Well, yeah, yes, I'm saying that. Well, the Geechee in me is telling me yes, that's what we need. Yes, sir.
Oh, you Geechee now too?
Yes, sir. And us Geechees don't play. Yes.
Oh man, if you related to Kwame Brown, sir, you might want to rethink being Geechee. Man, I would just call myself a Gullah Seminole.
Man, look how fucked up his story is. That nigga adopted.
It's a nigga from South Carolina or Georgia.
Man, I don't know. I think he's from Washington, Georgia, and South Carolina. I don't know where.
But I do know Augusta, Georgia is like right next to South Carolina, so I don't know. But that nigga, I don't know. I guess he's from the region, so I guess Charlemagne Geechee too.
Hey, that's the thing about it. He might be, and the thing is, I'm making jokes, but I might be too because my people.
Everybody from South Carolina are not Geechee.
From Columbia.
The Geechee Seminoles were mostly in Florida, sir. The Gullah Seminoles.
Which called? The Seminoles could be Geechee too because Seminole actually means runaway. So they were runaway Indians, runaway slaves. So that's what created the Seminoles. You ain't got no dummy sitting here. But so they could have been running from something, you know what I'm saying? They could have been Geechee apart. That's why it's like
the Indians were there first. The Indians, the Gullah Seminoles out of Florida were there first. Now they went along and helped free slaves, but the Seminoles down there, they were there before the slaves touched down.
And we don't even know where those Seminoles came from. They could have came 90 miles south from goddamn
Mexico.
Cuba. You know what I'm saying? You got the islands, you know what I'm saying? Off towards
some say they were Aztec warriors, some say they were Mayans, and all one big melting pot any damn way.
I mean, it makes sense to me about how they gave us the history as far as the ice bridge coming in from the north. And then you got like the Olmecs and shit settling in La Venta in like 1100 AD, no, BC. You know what I'm saying? Around that era, you know, it could have been a witch called in the middle here as far as the United States, as far as a meeting point. It just had a lot of coaches that we don't know because somebody came through and just wiped shit out. You know, I guess we can call that a whiteout. And that is not being racist.
God wiped it out, sir. God.
Well, I hope the sun don't get mad no time soon.
when he flooded the earth, he wiped it out.
What time was that? What time did he flush the toilet that time? I mean, we got numerous toilet
According
flushes.
to scriptures, it was at 3:33 a.m., sir.
3:33.
Yes. Got your ass. Now what?
Yeah, you did, bro. Because I am looking out the window right now, looking up at that tall ass pine tree. Like, where the fuck I go from here?
Just nigga, tracking. That's where you go. Track your package and just wait.
Yeah, man, I'm waiting on a few, man. I started
Looking
ordering
out
up
the
some
window.
birthday gifts.
Hey, hold on, ho. I know you
Myself and
ain't
shit.
got home delivery coming
What?
after that
I still
riveting
ain't
speech you
green
just
screen. I
gave
got my
about
back massage.
automation. No, you just said we ordering this shit online is taking jobs, bruh.
Which guy? Oh, let me double back into that. The reason why is now try going to your Walmart and look for certain things.
Oh,
A
here you
lot,
go, y'all.
a lot of things they ain't carrying no more. You know what I'm saying? I went in there to find me a back massager for my desk chair, right? They said, "Oh, we don't sell those no more in the store unless it's Christmas time." Huh? So it was another time I went in there for something else. It's like,
Bed Bath Beyond, sir. Bath and Body Works, sir.
oh damn. Oh, too late now.
JC Penney, sir.
Too late now, man. I don't spend 119 on a dope shit, man. That shit go left, right, up, down, goddamn go heat, goddamn vibrate, goddamn go. That shit go have me in a world full of this motherfucker.
So you support these machines taking people's jobs?
No, I don't, but I didn't have no choice at that moment. I'm in the boonies. Bed, Body, and Beyond is actually 65 miles away. All right? I'm not going to drive 65 miles away to go there
If you
and
care
realize that
about
they ain't
keeping
even
a
got
human
one that I want.
employed, if you feel like keeping a human employed, sir, you would sacrifice.
And then I looked at, oh no. Because you know what I'm saying? That's 130 miles there and back unnecessarily if they ain't got the item that I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And then I probably had to spend more gas to check out other stores because now I actually went to the city part where is other stores. I'm gonna waste gas going to other stores who might be in the same situation, or I might have to settle for something that I didn't want.
Man, I am disappointed that you put a fellow black man out of work because you didn't want to drive 130 damn miles.
Actually, no, because the UPS guy is a black guy.
I don't give a damn. It was a machine that picked with all that good stuff you just said. No.
Nope. And his name is Jack. All right. That's some odd shit, man. His name is Jack, the UPS guy.
Nah, nigga, he ain't black. You don't know no black dudes named Jack no more.
Man, you don't remember that from A Living Color, man? Or was that Mad TV?
That was you. That was the UBS.
Jack, the UPS guy.
That's it. That's the only nigga.
That nigga was hyped up, boy. He had way too much coffee.
I was at Lamar something.
Oh, it might be FedEx. I might be waiting on FedEx. I'm waiting on one of them.
FedEx be on point. They got my shit from Walmart here in 2 days. The tripod that Joy broke. They came quick.
As long as it don't come through the United States Postal Service, because them some motherfucking fuck ups. For postal people to live in your area, who deliver mail in the area, for them not to be able to find your house is stupid.
Hey man,
or drop it at the wrong house. How you gonna drop it at the wrong house, man? Luckily, 75-90% of the black folks out here is my family.
Come on, Tim. Go ahead. My bad.
No, you good? What you got going on?
I was about to say this motherfucker said give her a minute to cook lunch an hour ago. I'm wondering if she cooking a 5-course meal. What were you gonna say about LeBron James though?
Oh dang, I forgot I was somebody supposed to come up here, boy. I'm sick.
And
I'm
ready to be triggered.
Man. Look, goddamn LaChina. Goddamn LaChina. This damn sellout. First of all, he robs us of a basketball goal. He know he could have played that motherfucker. Look at his movie flop. Goddamn go. He could have. He promoted his movie in the movie flop, instead of playing for your fucking country and redeeming yourself for the dumb shit that you don't say. He could have redeemed himself for the dumb shit that he said over the last year or so. All right.
Carmelo didn't play. You ain't fucking with him.
Carmelo got my last. He got his last year, man, when he was goddamn sitting on the thing and went and signed with a team and shit. I got him.
He's playing with the Lakers now, sir.
He should have did that 2 seasons ago.
But they good now. They got Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, LeBron, and Carmelo.
And that's what I wanted to get on. Is this
sound
guy
like you hating?
Baby? This dude is a baby. How? No, because I'm mad at him. It's you got to blame him for this. He keeps wanting to compare himself to the GOAT. All right, no matter which GOAT we're talking about. No matter if it's Chamberlain, no matter if it's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, he has not stepped up to none of those levels. He has not stepped up to none of those levels.
Statistics say otherwise, brother. The only person he's behind in a stat is Kareem. Most points scored. That's the only person he's behind.
His stats gonna look like a great bench player, man. All them fucking teams you were on win a championship.
That shows his greatness. That shows anywhere I go, I win. Nobody's done that either. Nobody's done that either. Nobody's went to three franchises and won rings. 3. That's hard to do.
But which card?
Mike couldn't turn the Wizards into a champion.
He
Scottie Pippen couldn't turn the Trailblazers or the Rockets into a champion.
Hold on. How are they supposed to do that, man, and they over 36, 37 years old?
Kevin Durant couldn't turn the Brooklyn Nets into a champion. And he left. Russell Westbrook couldn't turn the Rockets, other Wizards into a champion.
Is true.
So
he's at the right age.
This nigga is cold now. Any team he go to win. Wade couldn't do it. Wade went to Cleveland. They didn't win with him. Wade went to Chicago. They didn't win with him.
Of course, you're going to win wherever you go if you stacking the deck against the NBA.
Sir, do you remember when Carmelo got traded to the Knicks? Do you remember when Carmelo got traded to the Knicks when they had Amari Stoudemire, him? The folks was stacked, bro. J.R. Smith, they had a squad.
They was not talking. They was not talking trash about being great and making their own teams along the way.
Oh God! So
they was not making their own teams.
It's a problem with him making his own team.
That was normal. When you conversing with these people on the outside to persuade them to come to your team because you need help, when you're not doing everything that you could be doing on the court, and you keep comparing yourself to be the GOAT, you're not enough. You have not won one defensive all what is it? All-star shit. Win.
He's won defense. I think he's won. If he didn't win Defensive Player of the Year, he was runner up. But he always makes the first team and all of this shit. But I just want to point out, Michael Jordan, he drafted Kwame Brown for help, sir.
Man, that was after too many jumps, and he came down, and his brain.
He drafted Kwame Brown for help.
His brain been shaking for 14, 15 years from him goddamn skying through the air and having to land. You know what I'm saying? So I call that brain trauma. Real. That was brain trauma. We can't blame Mike for that, man. It's mental health. It's mental health, goddammit. The man has mental health.
The LeBron hate is real. I cannot believe this shit.
I'm trying not to hate him. I'm one of the dudes that put him on the throne. But I pulled him off
talking
slowly,
about the man moving. Hold on, wait a minute. Why is his movie bad, but we act like the jump Michael Jordan in was just a fucking blockbuster?
I'm dragging him down the steps now.
Michael Jordan wasn't no acting motherfucker in Space Jam now.
That movie is a classic of all times still. Why? Because it was true to him.
Soundtrack. Because of the soundtrack.
And it fitted his life. His life was fitted into the movie. For LeBron to do this movie, this shit, he had nothing real big going on in his life for it to interact or put him into the movie. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan, they was talking about him golfing and baseball, and then he came back to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? That was all into the movie. That was going on in real life at that moment. He was just coming back to the NBA.
So you mad at LeBron for not writing the script for the movie? You know he didn't write the script, right? He just acted.
His agent gave him a choice. Gave him a bad choice as far as advising him.
You know what,
to
man?
do this movie.
I ain't did it all show, man. I'm finna give it to you.
Just show it.
I'll just show it.
You try to use words.
Sir, you are trying to use words to hate on LeBron James.
Man, that dude had a nice $500 goddamn T-shirt on, boy. Goddamn, that shit look hot. But
I ain't spending my money like that.
That nigga did. You got the Rocky Johnson T-shirt. Goddamn.
But yeah, what other hate you got for the what other hate you got for this man? Because them was some slight disses right there. He went to a whole bunch of teams. They won.
No, I'm not talking about it like that. It's like this dude is playing the politics of the NBA, like what's called, like he actually walking around thinking he control his voice is superior over anything. How you gonna tell the commissioner that this little tournament that's going on is way too much? It's like this motherfucker has got that going around acting like he is he
can say it because he's part of the players. He part of the players union. That's why he can tell the commissioner that. And his peers look up to him and respect him, and they agree. But the only fucked up part about it was they also agreed to the tournament.
Yeah. So him crying, that daggone don't make him look any better. You know, it's certain little things that he's doing. He step out of place. To me, I stick to what I said a month, 2 months, 3 months ago. Shut up and dribble, nigga. Leave your mouth off of everything else. Don't do nothing else. You destroyed. To me, you tarnish your legacy. We should be looking at 7, 8 championships. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of things.
He the GOAT, bro.
He didn't want to have time to develop himself. He wanted gimme. No, I need him. Instead of sitting there building a core with you that you can depend on. Sir, you know what I'm saying?
What you're saying is completely false about him not bettering himself. Nigga, if you pull up LeBron's stats, them motherfuckers go up from his rookie year up until 2 years ago when he got injured. That's when they went down.
I understand that.
Then they went right back up.
I understand that, and they're gonna keep going up because every time you switch teams, you have a new chemistry going on that ain't adapting to you. So you mean you got to keep doing more. Michael Jordan stayed with the same core. Steve Kerr scored like 5.2 points a game. Michael Jordan go to the fucking hoop, no matter when, turn around, kick that motherfucker out, and he depended on him because he groomed this dude because he's been with him for so long. You know what I'm saying? LeBron don't have none of that nowhere. You know what I'm saying? J.R. Smith and all the motherfuckers, you got all that instead of staying with them brothers.
Chris Paul went to a whole bunch of different teams. The motherfuckers ain't won. Kyrie Irving, when he left Cleveland, he done been to a whole bunch of motherfucking teams. This nigga ain't won. James Harden, they ain't won. So it's not easy, bro. It's just not. LeBron is the only person to be able to do this. Anywhere he go, they win a ring.
But he keep comparing himself to the GOAT, and you look at
the GOAT.
This competition level now is not the same as what that dude went up against. How many 50 great players? Hold on. How many 50 great players in that between 90 and the millennium and 98? How many great 50s that
them players didn't change now since
Michael
then? It's new niggas on the list
and take the championship. But this dude stayed with one core team and barely moved pieces.
So what?
He barely moved. He stayed in you turn on your 2K game. Look at the championship teams. Those teams barely changed. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I hear feelings. So what? So what?
So if LeBron can't compare himself to Jordan, who should he compare himself to? Kwame Brown? Who should he compare himself to? Kwame Brown?
No. I say he need to lessen himself down. And I was going to say Scottie Pippen at one time, but then I looked and it was like Scottie Pippen was equal to Jordan, really. You know what I'm saying? He could do the same amount of. He was, but they needed each other. Who says that Michael could have did what he did without Scotty? You know what I'm saying?
Mike was doing it before Scotty got there.
Scotty almost did it. You know what I'm saying? Without Mike, he got to the door.
Doesn't count, sir.
He got to Brandy. He got to the door. But if it was the other way around, could the same thing had happened to Mike if Scotty was not in that place at that time? You know what I'm saying?
Because
you don't have that
won without Wade twice. LeBron won without Anthony Davis twice. He won without Bosh twice. It happens. This nigga win with anybody. This nigga took a team with Boobie Gibson to the finals and Andre Ilgauskas and Drew Gooden.
What championship was that?
When they lost to the Spurs. But that was in his fourth year.
Okay. Yeah, those days I give it to him. I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna put it from like 2016 to now. I snapped that motherfucker off his throne, dragged him down the steps. This dude don't belong to be on the throne. Yeah, this dude is weak.
LeBron could take a team of me, you, Chris, and Gabe to the finals.
This is the weakest champion of all times.
Bruh, he can take me, you, Gabe, and Chris to the finals, bruh. If we play with LeBron, we would be in the finals. And it ain't because of us.
I believe that. That's no question. I know that. But as far as we're not NBA players, you know what I'm saying? But
that's my point. That's what I'm pointing out how great this nigga is. He could take us four to the finals. That's what he did in Cleveland before. That's why he left, because he kept taking niggas like us to the finals and couldn't win.
Man, why I can't win. So goddamn quiet and shit. Help me out. Y'all know that motherfucker weak. Shit. Y'all sitting there fucking quiet and shit.
Nah, because the LeBron hate is real. Hey, LeBron is the GOAT. If he ain't 1A, he 1B.
Damn, you got 4 dislikes, boy. You got some haters over here.
All 4 of y'all that dislike the video, y'all bummer raise some hoes with a bitch ass.
But man, that motherfucker bumped that paper ass championship last year. Shit, man, he should have left that shit alone. Let everything play out. Started a new year. Got daggone this past season here. That paper ass championship really makes him look bad. You cried for that. You cried for that end of the season. I put this team together, and now I can't win my championship. A big ass fucking baby.
Nigga, every league had a paper championship then. If y'all ain't talking shit about the Dodgers and the Tampa Bay Devil Rays and all of that shit, I don't want to hear it. If the football shit ain't paper, neither is the Lakers championship. And I hate the Lakers. I'm just a LeBron fan.
I haven't even heard of my baseball team, man, in decades, man. What is the Braves doing, man?
Nothing.
I'm from back in the days, David Justice and shit. Yeah, they're going.
The Cleveland Indians changed their name to the Cleveland Guardians, though.
I used to be an Atlanta Hawks fan too until goddamn Dominique left, man. And goddamn Michael Jordan robbed that nigga that dunk contest too. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. Goddamn it, Dominique won that shit.
Right, you threw with your LeBron hating portion.
Yeah, but not yet, because he's gonna still keep going. He's still gonna keep going, so there's always gonna be more to add on to him.
That man just became a billionaire while playing, bro. Give this man his props.
I just hope he has the biggest comeback, because fans don't see that he has actually killed the NBA by how he the ratings are down so much from the Jordan era. If this dude is the face of the NBA. If this dude is the face of the NBA, look at the ratings now compared to the Jordan days.
Sir,
nobody wants to see you in the championship.
Hey, bro, the ratings don't matter when the folks have already cut you a $250 billion check. And who cares about the ratings? Y'all have already paid for the product. And then when y'all keep throwing that in, y'all keep forgetting about the sponsorships they doing with Hennessy now, which something they never did. The sponsorships they doing with sports books, something they never did. The extra sponsorship on the floor and on the jerseys is something they never did. That's income, sir. The NBA is popping.
So you don't think that it's like in 10 years that it's going to be like a trickle down effect as far as the money, as far as they paying them now, but they're not pulling in what they should, like the Olympics. What I'm hearing about the commercials, the sponsors of the commercials and stuff for the Olympics, since the ratings are down so low this year, ain't nobody paying attention to the ads. You know what I'm saying?
The pro black that told you that lied, sir. The NBA is big business. It's popping.
It's
I'm
big
trying to
business,
get me a
but
press credential now for the Memphis Grizzlies so I can start interviewing these niggas.
oh yeah,
They
yeah.
popping.
Do your thing. I'm just looking at the overall statistics. You know, I need to start bringing my data since I am the news and shit. We ain't gonna be like the
Google it.
bitch ass
The
CDC.
NBA, Google it. The NBA is big business. Fuck the ratings, because again, the ratings don't matter because they sign like 10-year, $250 billion deals. I don't give a damn what the ratings do. You've already paid me.
Exactly. That's the scale that we looking at on the 10-year scale. The 20-year scale, in which call we looking at the percentage go
But
down.
if the NBA made $250 billion, they don't give a fuck what the ratings look like. That's $250 billion they got from, let's just say, ABC. Then they still got all these other individual sponsorships that they sell via the jerseys, the floor, naming rights to arena, all this other shit. They cutting up.
Which call that is true. But
And if the
even like the
ratings were bad,
WWE,
nobody would be advertising. Since the network spent so much money with the NBA, they selling high priced ass commercials to get people to promote their shit during the game, and they don't never have no shortage of ads running, so they're getting paid every time somebody put their slot in an NBA commercial break. So they can't be lose. The ratings doesn't even matter at this point.
Okay, what I'm saying is this. Yes, they getting their money on that point, but when it trickles down to us, if we're not supporting it and not watching it, and we don't know nothing about a lot of these ads and new things, this approaching and stuff like that, that eventually is going to have its effect. A year,
Sir,
2 years, or whatever.
I got my MLK Memphis Grizzly jersey.
If you bring out an energy
I got
drink
my
right
LeBrons,
now, right?
and I got my Jordans. NBA still popping, sir.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I was at the Nike store the other day. I laughed at dude because that motherfucking jersey was $200. I was like, it's done $200 for real? He was like, yeah, but 20% off. I'm like, why though? Man, when we get the jerseys in, man, you know. Patriots jersey in that gym was $150.
Mm.
Big business, sir. They get proceeds off themselves too. If you look at the arena, you see all the people sitting around in jerseys and shirts and shit.
But then take into account everything that we talked about in this last hour or so, as far as what we were saying about these stimulus checks, the businesses getting shut down, inflation going up. You know what I'm saying? People not supporting the ads or not seeing the ads. I think it's going to be a trick. We're going to feel the effects of it, or they're going to feel the effects of it eventually. You know what I'm saying? Either the money ain't going to be there as far as what they thought. The estimate is going to be undercut. You know what I'm saying? Because people are not going to have their money if inflation and everything else is going up around them.
The NBA is a global game, sir. The guy that just won,
a Nigerian, we know they sold us out. NBA sold us out, by the way.
He's Nigerian and Greece. He got citizenship in both, but they're a global game. It's fans all over the world watching this shit. That's what I'm saying. Like,
allegedly they sold us out. Allegedly they sold us out. I'm just waiting for them to make the announcement that Nike did. You know what I'm saying?
I can't knock a nigga for until I'm running a $1 billion corporation. I can't tell people what's good and bad business practice. At the end of the day, it's a business.
If we sending all our companies away, and Nike know that because they're part of this country, for them to get on TV and say we're a brand of China and for the China,
it costs too much money to make them in America.
And niggas don't so dope shot niggas in the fucking street, putting in fucking Nike's pockets and all this bullshit for you to goddamn get on that motherfucker to say that. We put more money in Nike's pockets than anybody. When goddamn they made that fucking deal with goddamn on Kaepernick, did you see the motherfuckers coming out in the mall, man, with 8-9 boxes stacked over their fucking head coming out of that bitch in Nikes? We supported the shit out of them for decades.
It costs more money to make shoes in America than it does overseas and get them shoes shipped over here. That's the only reason they do it. If the price was cheaper to make them in America, they would do it because it's cheaper and it would save them money.
Stop bringing up stuff that I can't argue with, man.
That's why they do it.
Game ain't fair.
With all the taxation, you can't pay Americans what you can pay the Chinese, so it's literally cheaper for them to do it over there and just pay to get that shit shipped back.
Yeah, that is true. I just don't like it because I know the people over there, the conditions that they're in. You know what I'm saying? And us, the lack of knowledge, don't know what we're supporting. It's like, that's some crazy shit.
Those people choose to live there, sir. They better defect. They better run. If they don't like it, leave. That's the American way. If you don't like it, leave.
That is true, goddammit. Get the tiger
Then
spell
if
in
you
there.
get to the new place and you
I
don't
wish they
like it,
would.
take your ass back home.
No, don't come back here.
Simone Biles, I hope you get like 8th place. I hope you suck. I hope your mental health is fucked up because you quit on everybody and now you want to show back up, think you're going to win gold and have a dramatic end. This is literally, she trying to do a fairy tale ending. Like, oh, I was so mentally taxed, but then I came back and won gold. I hope you lose, lady.
Okay, we got another stupid one. Who is Raven Saunders?
I don't know.
This motherfucker is out here cutting up too in the fucking Olympics. Black chick, she got a big Olmec looking head. Got there going low tennis ball cut. Got there look like she got different colors in it. Boy, got there
What'd she
going
do?
Protesting.
Protesting
And it's
what?
like protesting at the Olympics, I guess BLM, and it looked like she is being investigated.
Read the story,
like
play it or something, nigga.
Hold on, it says which called IOC investigates Raven Saunders protest on podium. Saunders challenged AOC, stripped her of her medals. They told you not to goddamn protest on the podium.
Yes, they did tell you what would happen if you did it. So this is another rule breaker that wants sympathy. Here we go.
Yeah. All right, Black and White sports fans, we're going to be talking about the Tokyo Olympics again and Raven Saunders. We put up a video on her yesterday. She actually won a silver medal at the shot put in the Olympics. Now, the talking point wasn't actually her actually winning the silver. She won the silver. You know, that's great. She won the silver. But the talking point was what she did on the podium. And what she did on the podium, guys, was protested. And that is a clear violation of IOC rule number 50. Now, guys, I told you yesterday in the video that I don't have any confidence in the IOC actually doing anything about this. But however, guys, the IOC is actually investigating her protests on the podium. Now, to me, that really isn't much of an investigation. She violated Rule 50 as clear as day. You know, she even came out and told you what she was actually doing. She threw up her arms in an X to protest and represent oppressed people coming together in the middle, violating Rule number 50. This investigation should be pretty short, but are they actually still going to do anything about this? And also, Raven Saunders is actually clapped back at the IOC investigating in a tweet. I mean, she believes this is pretty much a joke. So let's dive into this, guys. Let's check this out here on Fox News. Raven Saunders' gesture gets support from USOPC. Athlete challenges IOC to take medal. So she's out there on Twitter, and we're going to show you the tweet here, challenging the IOC to take a medal. And guys, I believe that any athlete that protests on the podium and violates Rule 50
so
should
she
have their medal
challenged
stripped away.
them, and they took
But however, the IOC doesn't actually. I believe they actually should have came out with solid rules that aren't open to debate.
I believe that's what they just said.
If you violate Rule 50, then you will lose your medal. But let's go ahead. Let's check this out, guys. Raven Saunders' X gesture during the shot put medal ceremony at the Tokyo Olympics, quote, was respectful of her competitors and did not violate our rules related to demonstration the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee said Monday. What? It didn't violate the rules? Guys, it's clear as day. IOC Rule 50 says you cannot protest on the podium. She did that.
Wasn't the podium
so
when she
how
won.
did it not make sense? But let's move on.
When you win
The
after
US
she
Open
won, I think she threw her fist up.
IOC
That's okay.
Which governs the sport over the gesture. IOC spokesman Mark Adams told reporters Monday the organization was in contact with the USOPC over the gesture. Quote, as with all delegations, Team USA is governed by the Olympic Charter and rules set forth by the IOC for Tokyo 2020, the USOPC said in a statement via Reuters. Per the USOPC's delegation terms, the USOPC conducted its own review and determined that Reagan Saunders' peaceful expression in support of racial and social justice that happened at the conclusion of the ceremony was respectful of her competitors and did not violate our rules related to demonstration, close quote. But it was still a protest. You are not allowed to protest anything on the podium. I mean, the USOPC, they're trying to protect Reagan Saunders, but the IOC has rules in place. It goes on, it says the IOC had relaxed some of its rules regarding protests and political gestures at the Olympics, but still barred demonstrations during medal ceremonies. The USOPC said it would not sanction athletes who demonstrated on the podium. Well, that's you, the USOPC, but the IOC put the rules in place, and this was a clear violation. However, guys, Reagan Saunders clapped back and even challenged the IOC to come and take her medal. She put this out on Twitter.
She challenged them.
Let them try
to come take her
medals. I'm running across the border, even though I can't swim, with a laughing, crying emoji. She thinks this is a joke. If the IOC strips her of her medal, what is she going to say then? I already know what's going to happen, man.
They don't have to take it from you, idiot. They just erase you from the record.
The mainstream media does not care about the rules. It is all about a narrative. She clearly violated the rules. She knew this herself, and I'm pretty sure that the USOPC even knows this is a rules violation. They know that. She knows that. But they're going to have the mainstream media backing them on this. So that's why I'm still not sure the IOC will actually end up punishing her at the end of the day, even though it's a clear violation of Rule 50.
What's up with these black chicks breaking rules and becoming victims?
I have no clue, man. I have no clue. This is crazy. It's like they're taking our culture down in the country at the same time.
There is no culture, sir.
Well, whatever we had left of it. It did have some weather, even if motherfuckers were pro-black, at least they had some kind of respect with it. Got daggone these
we lost our culture in the 80s. We lost our culture in the 80s and we changed it in for hip hop.
It do look like that. I would say the 90s then.
Just think about how they were dressing in the 70s, in the 60s, in the 50s, in the 40s. Look how they were dressing. Hip hop came along, crack.
True.
It became the saggy pants, the leather, it went to hell. And that culture became our culture. The hip hop selling drugs, pimping, stealing. That ain't culture.
It's like we was convinced to. It's like we was convinced to put whatever we was really seeing around us into the music, and it's like that seemed to be like the worst idea, because that's how things got spreaded across this country as far as, and instead of leaving the gangs over there on the West Coast, you know what I'm saying, the pictures, the music, videos, and all that stuff, put it all over the country, into the world. So break dancing, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers used to get arrested for breakdancing on the corner. You know, they saw where they can make money off of it and shit. They came and stole it, put it in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? Now it's worldwide, even though it's been here for centuries. You know what I'm saying? But still, we shouldn't have known nothing about it, being poor, ghetto, with very little, and just create something or discover something. I can't say create something, discover something within us to make us go down to the floor when we hear music and don't come back up. You know what I'm saying? It was something naturally inside of us. They took that, arrested us for it. We got there going doing it on the corners, turned right around on it and profited on it in movies. You know what I'm saying? I think it was Flashdance, which called the Olympics, and all kind of other shit.
I don't know what you said, but it sounded like a whole bunch of excuse making, sir.
No, I was talking about we was talking about hip hop at first, and then I took the hip hop and used which called breakdancing, because that was around the same time as far as how they came and infiltrated the breakdancing movement and used it for their own. You know what I'm saying? But locked us up.
We let them infiltrate it. No, you didn't get arrested for breakdancing and rapping. You got arrested for breaking the law.
Yeah, it was illegal to breakdance. You couldn't, like, people was back in 80, 81, 82. It's all kind of news stories out here about that. You know what I'm saying?
It was illegal to dance.
Yes.
Even in
84. Even in 84, you remember Beat Street? You remember
I
Beat
was
Street?
born in 83. No, I do not. I was born in 83.
You seen Beat Street though? Beat Street, man. They got arrested for dancing in the subway.
I was born in 84. I was born. I don't remember shit. But I don't. You could be right. I said I don't know this. It was you got to prove this shit.
Well, one proof was in that movie. That was from real, actual fact. But then, you know what I'm saying, the newspapers, New York City, because that's where it was really the source of it, New York City. You know what I'm saying? In New York City, you couldn't be in public breakdancing, or you could be arrested, fined. You know what I'm saying? Because the reason why, let me explain the reason why. Because people was getting seriously injured by people doing windmills and somersault kicks and shit. Got there going, and you know, it turned into a big mess and stuff because everybody was battling everywhere. I wasn't that old either. You know what I'm saying? I left New York City in like 82. You know what I'm saying? But the history that I do know of the hip hop and the breakdancing, and I was born in 77. So for me leaving, you know what I'm saying, 82 is just to know of that, you know what I'm saying, that what was going on and shit. And my older brother, which was like 9 years older than me, involved in it. You know what I'm saying? Cardboard boxes and shit I'm putting in the bed and shit. Boy, them shits used to fold out perfectly too.
Interesting. But yeah, that even wasn't bad culture. It didn't get bad until, I don't know, when the gangster rap took over.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, because even before pre-90 and shit, when they was talking about dope and all that stuff, PSK and, you know what I'm saying, and all that other stuff, it was a lot of dope selling in hip hop at that moment, but it was just so covered up. You would really have to be real street to actually define what they were saying or know that lingo of what they was talking about. But towards the 90s, it just came out straight. Yo, I'm selling crack. You know what I'm saying? There you go.
Because the drug dealers were making more money than the rappers back then. So they were cool with them. But I don't know. I guess when I don't even say gangster rap. I don't think Eazy-E and them had a whole bunch of motherfuckers wanting to sell crack and do that shit. But I do think when trap rap down south started getting exposure, that's all the rappers talked about was selling drugs. That's what I'm doing. It's real life.
That first person I heard about really selling something was Ice-T. He was selling records, but he was using records as an analogy as far as how to push dope, really. You know what I'm saying? When you sit there and listen to the song, I'm Your Pusher.
I've never listened to an Ice-T song in my life on my own. I've never, it may have been playing in the background when I was young, but I've never listened to an Ice-T song.
Ice-T was that first gangster.
Yeah, but back when UGK and them,
Ice Cube call himself
Ghetto Boys. That's good old trap rap. That's when everybody was like, I'm selling dope. Pastor Troy, T.I.,
Oh
Lil John
gosh.
and them got in on it.
See,
3-6, Player Fly, Skinny
see,
Pimp.
I was more in your area as far as which call, because a lot of the tapes that I was hearing from your area, we was getting. I didn't know who they was. Most of these tapes didn't have names on them. You know what I'm saying? But I knew the voices. You know what I'm saying? And at that time, I really wasn't detailed into the music, really listening to it. It was more beat. You know what I'm saying? I had like 1,200 watts in my bedroom. And, you know, the house was shaking. I wasn't hearing no lyrics. Everything was boom, 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 boom. Just how bad you can make the house shake. You know what I'm saying? But as over time and shit, I started to figure out who these people was and stuff. You know what I'm saying? When somebody pulled out a Gangsta Pat tape, I was like, I heard this nigga before. And then I started doing my research backwards.
For an interview, fuck him.
Man, damn.
He ducked me and Tommy because I was gonna hook him up with Tommy first because he said he was a fan. He was like, I
remember you saying that.
This nigga never responded back. I ain't finna chase a motherfucker. You said it. You didn't show up.
I ain't gonna lie. People in the chat, man. I'm gonna be a groupie, man. I was gonna be a fan of this motherfucker. Goddamn. Like it's Gangsta Pat, goddammit.
Jackson.
Great with a nigga, great.
I mean, Kevin, you say, "Bam, did you cook a 5-course meal?" Hold on. Are you watching this back on something, Lachey?
What?
Are you watching this on something?
I'm on my phone.
Okay, so cut your volume down a tad bit. There's some feedback going on, I think.
Wait a second.
Just a tad. Say something. Well, it's still doing it, but I don't know if the audience could hear it. It could just be on my end.
Talking about that squeaky on.
Yeah.
That squeak.
It stopped though. It's gone now. Then it came back. Well, you cooked a 5-course meal, didn't it? You at the bottom down there.
I just tried to cook a 5-course meal. It was something very simple. I had to let my phone charge. It was super low. I just came to record.
So your phone couldn't charge while you cooked? You know I'm gonna ask your ass questions, right?
Go ahead. No, I just turned it off so it can go ahead and charge you. That's all. It's like an 80, like 90% by the time I turned it back on.
Why wasn't it charging while you were cooking?
Look, I just turn my phone off periodically. You know what I mean? I just got home from court.
Ma'am, it's been an hour and 38 minutes. Well, I give you 37. I give you. You've been on here a good minute and a half too. You said you had to cook an hour and 38 minutes ago. So why was your phone not charging? Cause then when I said where you at an hour later, oh my phone was dead.
By the way, we on the Toxic Masculinity show, and I'm gonna have to co-sign them. We was on the back end for 15 minutes before the show started.
He know what's up. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can fix it.
Well, how you doing, man?
Hold on. Let's see. Edit mic settings automatically.
I think she has an audio set for the wrong setting.
Now, what is advice
on the StreamYard.
Who?
It's set on. Should it?
Hold on. Let's see. You said you got on you got headphones. You got on headphones?
I don't have headphones. Should I have them on?
No, you shouldn't, but hit more. Go to, hit the 3 dots that says more. And then you're going to see settings. Go to audio and put it on speakerphone.
On your profile thing.
Yeah, at the bottom of the screen, the screen that you're on now, the main screen, you'll see like mic, cam, and more with 3 dots. It should be like more, like a settings type thing. 3 dots.
She might be on the Android.
I'm on an Android.
Oh.
I don't know. Let me see.
I'm on the computer.
Let me see. Yeah, but is it? They said they can hear it. Is it bad? I don't think so.
Okay,
And
go. I think where you see mute, start camera, and Cam and Mike.
Oh, I got it. Hello.
yeah, go to settings, go to mic, and put it on speakerphone.
Wait.
It's probably on default right now. Put it on speaker.
There you go. Can you hear me now?
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
and it's gone.
Yeah,
As far
buddy.
as I can tell, it's gone. All right, now I can get you out. So yes, ma'am. What are your thoughts? I'll catch you up. We've been talking about a whole bunch of fuck shit. But let's get your take, a black woman's take on Simone Biles and her quitting and then now deciding to come back for one last event. Where you at, Jay? Where you go? Where'd you go? Now I can't hear you. Are you frozen? Let's see here. Fuck, man. Guest. Mike. Oh no. She disappeared. I guess he froze up. She'll come back up. But damn it, where the fuck what the hell are we talking about before she pulled up? Not trying to bring.
I forgot that quick.
Me too, I'm high. But I'll give her a few minutes to. There she goes.
Did you say weed?
Ooh. Can you hear?
Yes. I'm
All
still
right.
getting form, so.
Oh yeah, that's real clear.
No, we can hear you.
Okay, that's great. Well, I'm glad you reached out.
You glad what?
I'm glad you reached out to me.
So what are your thoughts on Simone Biles quitting and now coming back for one last event?
You know, I don't even know about it.
Oh, well, never mind. What's been going on Shay's Heart to Heart?
Yeah, I try to stay out the news and out of all this other stuff. I just been in my own mind, but I will check it. I will check it out. I haven't heard people talk about it, but I haven't checked it out. But I will after this. But there's a lot has been going on with Shay's Heart to Heart. I've actually been at a place where I'm expanding Shay's Heart to Heart, where now I'm going to season 8, and also if you follow me on Facebook, I have Shay's Heart Academy. So it's really teaching people how to it's almost like a training for the heart, because a lot of our hearts have been, the best way I can describe it is like a lot of our hearts has been broken, wounded, scarred, just really damaged. And so a lot of people are not really speaking on how to train your heart to love again, or how to be vulnerable again. So that is what that is really about. And it's not religious, but it's really training your heart how to love the godly way. When I say the godly way, I don't mean like Christian way or or a certain belief system way. I really mean from a very spiritual place, if it makes any sense.
Explain. What do you mean by spiritual place?
Spiritual place is like we're spiritual beings, right? We're all spiritual beings, and we're having a physical experience. So no matter what your belief is or where you are, you can be a Buddhist, you can be a Mormon, you can be an atheist, you can be whatever you are.
Luciferian.
Right, anything. Luciferian, you can be anything. This will still resonate with you because it speaks on more of a human, like us being humans. Like everyone can resonate with this message about forgiveness, about overcoming bitterness. Those things aren't just for one genre of belief system. So when it comes to the heart, and when it comes to healing, when it comes to really being vulnerable and really loving to the best capacity that you can, a lot of times we don't know how. So I really speak on my own experiences and even others. And because I've had the opportunity to counsel a whole bunch of people, couples. You know, I'm on a journey of becoming a relationship life coach. And as I do this, you know, I'm learning about different experiences that others have went through, and I speak on it. And I'm seeing people are having an issue with forgiveness. People have an issue with bitterness. People have issues of moving forward. You know, how do you move forward when you're still in love with someone that an ex that was your first love? You know, so it's not just talking about,
You
hey,
know my answer? New
what?
pussy is how you move on if you're a man.
I mean, everybody have their own thing. That's not everybody's thing.
That's how, for men, that's the solution. New pussy.
Well, it caused more damage. That's why I've actually, and again, it's just me just being in a dating scene, because I was dating for a while, and I've dated around whatnot, or I just went on dates and just kind of know people. I just actually just got out of an 8-month relationship, and even with all these different things and relationships I've been in, I realized that it's a lot of broken men.
Question.
A lot of, not just my experiences, but it's from other women.
Question.
And I have friendships, all that. It's a lot of women out there. Guys, I mean.
Question. In your 8-month relationship, did you have a 90-day rule?
No, I didn't have a 90-day rule. Whenever I decided to have sex, that was my choice. I don't have a 90-day rule.
Cool.
I'm abstinent. That's the difference. Thank you for showing me the difference, by the way. I no longer say I'm celibate. I'm abstinent. But yeah, so due to the fact I'm abstinent, you know, it is difficult with being in a relationship. It is.
So you don't think that's a reason that, did y'all have sex? Before I just assumed, did y'all have sex in y'all's relationship?
Yeah, we ended up having sex once.
Once? You don't think that was a factor of the relationship possibly ending?
I mean, yeah, most definitely.
Because, like, when did this one time happen? If it was 8 months, and that's terrible. Once in 8 months.
And all this shit going on in the world, all this stress going on
all this quarantine going on in one time. I hear that damn screeching again.
They trying to wipe us out with poison and shit and goddamn one time.
It just happened on my birthday. I'm just not the type of woman. I want to get to know your energy before I give myself to you. That's all.
But you liked his energy enough to do it. So you liked his energy. Why was it only one time?
Well, because it was just.
No, she didn't. That was her birthday.
No. Yeah. It was just a lot of stuff that he had to work through. And honestly, I mean, it wasn't bad at all. That's not the thing. It was just I found out he was cheating. And so
So you required monogamy from this man.
Huh? What?
You required monogamy from this man. You said he was cheating. So you required monogamy. So you and him sat down and you said, look, when you talking to me, you can't talk to no other female.
Look, first of all, he decided to be in an exclusive relationship with me. He decided to be monogamous with me. I didn't tell him to be monogamous.
You didn't answer the question, ma'am.
Yeah.
Y'all sat down and y'all talked about we about to do this, and this means we can't talk to other people. Y'all had that conversation verbatim.
He said, I want to be exclusive with you. Yes. I'm like, okay.
So y'all didn't define what exclusive meant.
No, he said, I want to be with you. I want to get to know you better. I want to get married. All that. We had that conversation. Yes.
Which called money. This is when you be on your own and stuff, man, because I don't play that kind of shit either. You know what I'm saying?
I guess if if he came and was talking about marriage and shit, I guess he kind of put it out there. He wanted monogamy.
That's what I'm saying. He put it out there.
So I can. Okay, you really just killed my fucking argument.
He put it out there. I can't do nothing. Like if a guy's telling me, "Hey, you're wife material. Hey, I can see us being married one day. Hey, let's just make this thing exclusive." I'm like, okay. So
Okay,
I dropped anybody I was talking to, and he dropped. At least I thought he dropped anybody he was talking to.
Okay. So when was your birthday?
My birthday is April 25th.
April. And how long after your birthday did y'all break up?
I would say it was about a month or two. I'm trying to see because it's been since the breakup.
So you had sex with this man once in 6 months. You wonder why he was cheating?
Months, eight. I'm trying to see.
Yeah,
It's been 3
but I'm saying it's still, if your birthday was in April, May, okay. Well, you said about a month. Still, it would be about 6 months.
I'm thinking about a month, yeah.
But it still would have been about 6 months into the relationship.
I'm saying we've been together since November of last year.
So about 6 months into the relationship, y'all,
He made himself
finally gave him some.
walking past him with all
November.
this expensive perfume.
I'm gonna count on my fingers. November, December, January, February, March, April. So it's about 6 months in the relationship.
Okay.
You gave him some. When did you find out? And y'all ended like 2 months later. So you found out like 2 months later he was cheating?
Yeah.
Did you find out if this was somebody he had been sleeping with because you weren't giving him sex? Because even after April, after your birthday, y'all didn't have sex no more. Y'all didn't have no after birthday sex, this week.
Nope. I would say it was shortly after due to the fact that, I kind of suspected before that. I'm like, and then we end up slipping up and doing something. I'm like, okay.
Dude did not slip up and do nothing. It was your birthday.
No,
no, you can't say we did it on my birthday. Then say you slipped up and did it.
When it's your birthday, you just in a different mood. That's what
I got you. That's what it is. It was your birthday, not slipped up. It was your birthday. You was gonna get you some. I feel you.
I suspected it, I would say a month or two before my birthday. I was like, after we did it, he actually called me 3 days later, and he was like, "Hey, this is not something. I know that this wasn't what we agreed on, so we just not gonna have sex." He called me because
that don't sound right.
but it's true. He did. He called me, and
so he got it one time and called you and said, "I'm straight."
He said, "I would look. I want to continue this, but I really, because what we agreed on, we said we would not have sex for marriage. That was what we talked about." And
that nigga a simp.
Something
He
wrong
wasn't
with
right
you.
for you no way. He's a simp.
Something wrong with him. I ain't gonna lie.
He's a real man. He let me know because I told him, like, look, I'm at a place where I want marriage. You want marriage? You want to do it? Let's do it right. I want your last name. So,
did you say he's a real man?
Yeah.
Can you define what a real man is for me? I mean, what it is to you, for me.
Well, say when I'm gonna restate. I'm not. What I mean about a real man is to, in my own definition, it's a man that knows himself, a man that is stable in every way, a man that is grounded and centered, and a man that understands himself. Now, was he wounded? Yeah, he definitely has scars and wounds and everything. But when it comes to a couple things, I can't really define what real man is to everyone because I'm just a woman. I've never been a man. But I
Yeah,
can
I'm
just
just a nigga on YouTube, so I don't know if I'm a real man or not, but I do know I'm a nigga on YouTube.
right. So it's just for me. He seemed very grounded, spiritual. I mean, he became a stepdad. I mean, he became every man. He became my mechanic. I mean, this guy, he just came in like just offering help. He like, what do
He
you?
was your mechanic too.
Yeah,
He ain't fixed the car since.
no, he fixed. He no, he put my brake pad on. Like, tell
I
you,
caught that. Did y'all catch that laugh? That nigga ain't fixed the car since.
but yeah, so he hasn't. He hasn't. I'm okay because I have mechanics lined up and he's cool. But the thing was, when I was in a situation when my car was stuck in the snow, he came pick us up. He made sure we good with food. I mean, when the water was out, I mean, he like, hey, come over to my house. You can stay as long as you want to. I mean, and when I was having a hard time in school, he made sure I graduated, or I mean, he made sure I got my studies done. I even came to his house to use his internet. We had
Question.
dinner.
When did y'all have this no sex before marriage pact?
Heck, no, we
I
like
ain't
the
lying.
first conversation, like the
What the hell
first.
was he would have did, boy, if he was getting
We were
throw the
friends
whole
for
damn
about
house?
during that first month, we actually we were cool. Now we went on a couple of dates. I think within that month, and he was like, he let me know he was at, cause he made it seem as if he was on the same path. Maybe he wasn't.
This brother is weird. I just don't. I'm trying to wrap my head around it.
This guy like
Did,
He,
did,
he
did, did,
signed up to a no sex before marriage, and when he could have
time,
said no for birthday sex, he didn't, and then I don't get it.
time,
I'm putting this down real quick. But yeah,
time out, rewind selector. Hold on,
Is
hold
your
on.
mic still?
Did you show
Check your
him the
mic
crazy
settings
side
and make sure
after
it's
y'all did it?
still on speakerphone. Hold on. Check your mic settings again and make sure it's on speakerphone, because I'm hearing it crack back again. Damn, Joy, I'm not a human. I'm putting your comment on the screen.
there you go.
Joy Chit Chat, I'm not human. Like, what the hell? I ain't human, Joy. You gonna type or something. Don't run. Smell said, unlike you, sir. Whatever. So, well, just to be a dick, I want to say that who the hell? You on two? I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, something's going on my phone every time I check this.
Okay. I know which
But
one to
yeah,
remove from the stream.
I mean, I answer the questions.
No, I was about to. It
Man,
was about
military.
the healing part. And then, you know what? I think I kicked the wrong one out. It was two of them up. I think I kicked the wrong one out. Hold on. Nope. Now it's only just that one back there. As long as it's on speaker, that's fine.
But yeah, any questions, I answer them. Anybody.
So what you said that what are some of the advice you give to a person that's trying to heal from a relationship?
Well, one of the biggest things is really just take time to heal yourself and love yourself. Because when you love yourself, you actually allow yourself to be vulnerable again. You have to heal. And so that's what I've been doing for these last 3 months. I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to date anybody. I'm going to entertain anyone. I'm going to really spend this time out to really detox from a lot of stuff. I mean, and you need to spend that time because I didn't jump right into another relationship. You know, I'm not gonna say I'm not a sexual person. You know, I'm never sexual. It's just I'm not easily sexual with somebody. I'm saying that.
Have you been masturbating?
That's myself. That's different. That's myself.
Yeah, I'm asking.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with masturbation.
It isn't. And it actually has taught me a lot about myself. So I mean, yeah. I'd rather do that than be somebody and exchange my energy and stuff. So that's just my preference. But it depends on, because I can go 3 to 4 months without doing anything and I'll be okay.
Clearly, you made that nigga wait 6 months.
I think she showed him the crazy side after she got it.
That's why she said she didn't have the 90-day rule.
Hold on.
But I think afterwards he was like, he asked me, "Did you like it?" Because I'm like, because I was still myself with him. Maybe he expected me to do something crazy, but I wasn't. I was still getting to know him. You know, still want to know more about his family. I mean,
so you gave him boring birthday sex? Come on now, you lying.
Oh no!
If he had to ask that question, he felt incomplete.
I think his actions be different, you know, or maybe expecting me crazy. But my thing was, it wasn't that was bad. It wasn't bad at all. It was honestly the best sex I ever had. You know what I'm saying? To be honest with you. But my thing is this: I just really dig his energy, and so I think that it deepened the relationship where I want to know more about him. But I think that he was expecting me that crazy. I don't know. And I didn't. So maybe he felt like it wasn't good. I don't know. Maybe I didn't express it enough.
My work speaks for itself. I don't have to ask that question.
Right. So my thing is, I let him know. But I think just from my own sexual experiences, I think God, when I say guys, I'm saying not every man, not everybody, but I think overall, if you're good, you're supposed to act crazy and be all doing this stuff and stalking you and all this other stuff. I ain't do none of that. I was just my regular self. And if anything, I just want to get to know about his family. You know, I want to spend a little more time with them. You know what I mean? That's like I did before. So I think maybe he expected.
So I got a question.
You don't think your energy afterwards crushed his feelings?
I got a question. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did he cheat? Or did he call you and be like, I can't be the man you want me to be?
No, it wasn't that. Like throughout the whole, like I said, we were friends for a month. Like before any relationship or any us decided to be exclusive and all this stuff, when we started talking about marriage and just life and God and just spiritual stuff, or even just everything we talked about, it was just, I knew he's a guy, and I knew that if I wasn't honest with him from the beginning, I think that would have maybe turned him off, but it didn't. No, because a lot of guys like, no, we good. But honestly, I suspected cheating like a couple months before my birthday. Due to the fact that he didn't bring up sex anymore, it's just a lot of stuff he wasn't doing. I'm like, okay. And I asked him, like,
why would he be bringing up sex if y'all had a we ain't fucking to marriage pact? You see, I'm going Kevin Samuels on you right now.
No, it wasn't a pact that we had.
And then when he do get it, you kind of
this
shit, man. That shit will crush your man. Shit, I'll leave too. Shit, I can't do shit.
Fuck his feelings,
Like,
man.
damn,
I don't care about his feelings.
boy. Shit.
Why would he be? Hold up. So, how did you find out he was cheating? Did you ever confirm that he was cheating?
I can't tell you that. I have to text it to you.
You can't. You can't say whether you confirmed if he was cheating or not.
I can confirm that he was cheating, but I have to. That's private. I can't tell you.
So did the confirmation come after the birthday sex, or because you said he cheated, but you also was like he called and was like, "I'm sorry, we shouldn't have had premarital sex." So
it was after. It was after. It wasn't immediately after. It was.
So y'all broke up before you found out he was cheating.
No, it was after I found out. After I found out.
Okay, so you found out he was cheating, and then he was like, "My bad." So okay, when you found out he was cheating, what was that conversation like? Did he give you a reason for why he was cheating?
He didn't take accountability at all. At all, he was. It was a lot of misleading because the thing is, he knew that I was the type of woman to settle for any type of guy, and so, it was just he just very sad. I see him. I still see him. Every time I see him, he holds his head down.
I wouldn't have took accountability either, because you're not fucking me, and I'm a man. I'm doing all this nice shit for you, and you're not fucking me.
Hold on.
I'd have blamed it on you too.
Hold on, money. Pause for a second, because for her not to drop the evidence right now, this sounds like a Fruit Loop story. So he might been a Fruit Loop. You know what I'm saying?
I'm entertained by the story. I'm listening. I'm saying I would have blamed her too. That would have been the first thing. Nigga, why you cheating? Because you ain't fucking me. That would have been it. I wouldn't have said nothing else. Because you ain't fucking me.
You're in the next room. I got to go in the bathroom and shit.
If you weren't on that type of stuff, you could have just said, I'm not on that type of stuff. My thing is, I wish you was more honest, because I'm like a unicorn over here. I'm not like every woman over here, so you can't get
every black woman say they're a unicorn, right?
Not in a poly relationship.
That unicorn don't sound good. What
kind of no, I'm saying every black woman say. I ain't talking about no poly relationship. Every woman think they the special one, and you ain't gonna never find another.
No, it's not.
I'm gonna say all of y'all.
Look, well, that's your opinion, but I know specifically as me. For me, I know that I'm unique. I know every guy I've ever dated, any guy that ever met me. Look, I'm unique. I'm different. I've always been different. So
it's every black woman.
It's every black woman. It's every
including you. You included in all. When I say all, you included. So I'm adding your story to the collection.
You can. That's your prerogative. But I can't speak for them. I can speak for them. Now, I know who I am. So therefore, a guy, when he meets me, it's not just, I'm not like every woman. I'm not. And I hold myself. I don't dress like I dress a certain way. I act a certain way. I speak a certain way. That's who I am. And he knew that. So the thing was, if a guy is being sweet or nice or whatever, however you may see it, that don't mean that I should automatically give my body away. Because the thing is, if you're really genuine, let it happen naturally. Don't do all those things to get it.
He was genuine. You wasn't genuine holding out. Because if you enjoyed those nice things and you wanted to keep those nice things coming, it wouldn't have been hard for you to give your body to him, because you loved him. You loved what he was doing for you.
He wasn't the right type of guy. Because I'm saying you can.
So why did you date him?
Because he's a good guy. He's a good.
Because he was a simp. That nigga was a do-boy, and you knew you could take advantage of him.
No. So this guy, he was actually a very honest, at least I thought honest, sweet person. But
how old is this nigga, by the way?
You want to, but my thing is,
how old is this nigga?
He's older than me. I'm not gonna have details out here. Come on now.
Ma'am, I ain't asked you the man's name. We can't find him by his age, ma'am. Because he sound like a sugar daddy.
No, he was definitely in his close to 50.
I'm cold at this shit. I need to open up a psychic booth somewhere. I ain't got no cards or nothing. I just listen to you talk, and I can just bap, 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 bap. This nigga, he a simp. Go ahead.
And so, but most definitely, like the conversation we had before. That's the reason why we were friends in the beginning. Neither one of us looked relationship. Neither one of us were. But I told him that's what I'm on. I'm not like these other women. And I never asked him for money. He never gave me money. We went out. Of course, he paid for stuff, but we never went out. I never asked him for anything. You know, I just asked for his time and his attention. And to be
Ask
him.
you a question.
What?
What makes you different from all the other women?
Because I know myself.
Okay, that was very general.
That's my answer. I know myself.
What does I know myself mean? Every woman knows themselves, so they say. What does that mean?
That means I know myself enough to know myself.
You know yourself sexually, like you know how to please yourself. What do you mean? I know myself. You know where your scars at. You know where you ache and bruise.
I know myself in every way. I know who I am on a soul level, energy level, physical level, emotional level, financial level, social level. I even know how I am as a friend. I know my energy. I'm tuned in enough to myself to know who I am. So when I meet somebody, I'm not trying to be somebody else. I can only be who God has called me to be.
So it's everybody though. That's all women. They all can say that about themselves.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. That makes me unique. So when
So
a guy,
if all women can say that, like all women can say they're strong, how does that make you different?
I can't speak for all. I can't speak for
Well, I'm generalizing all women. I'm saying the statement
in
that
other
you
words,
said, I've heard all women say it. All of them. I done talked to all the women in the world, and they've all said, I know myself. So if all y'all know y'all self, what's different?
Yeah.
Like you supposed to be like, I could get Janet Jackson nasty or something.
When I meet a guy, I do not present myself as a girlfriend. I present myself as a wife. Every time. Every time. I show you my mind before I show you my heart.
I've never experienced it, so I wouldn't even know what that looks like.
Yes,
a woman presenting themselves as a wife.
Yeah, so I don't present my body. I don't present my heart to God when I first meet him. I present my mind, how I think, my logic. You know what I mean? How grounded I am spiritually. And
I
so I have to
fuck women too.
I mean, any guy can do that. I'm just saying I've met a lot of guys who can do that. What I'm saying
What can
is,
do what? Mind fuck you?
Yeah, women can do it too.
No, I'm saying I enjoy mind fucking women.
Of course, you seem like the type of guy. But I'm just saying
when they get that dick, it be like, whoa.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just when you I look at a guy's habits. I look at, do you drink? Do you smoke? What do you do in your private time? I mean, are you an entrepreneur? I look at all of that. I look at your mindset. I look at your family members. I look at your relationships with women, your relationship with your children. Do you have any children? I mean, do you have any like baby mamas? What are your relationship with them? Are you taking care of your kids? All that. I'm looking at like what type of man are you?
So based on everything that you just listed, I would be crossed off your list.
Right. So I mean,
I still could get that though.
like when you really know yourself, it's like
I know myself.
like,
I can still get that.
right, you won't settle. Well, you haven't gotten it yet, so apparently you're not doing something. So my thing is, I just don't settle. I know I set healthy boundaries for myself where I protect my heart. So
I think lack of trying is the reason I haven't got it yet. If I put in the effort, I think I can. I know myself. I could get that.
well, to be trying to get it, I mean, it shows that you're not a man.
Man, I can't rape you. What are you talking about?
What I'm saying is, I'm not a
I don't have to
accomplice.
go to Trick Day. I ain't got to go to Trick Day away. I ain't got to wait 6 months until your birthday. If I
Well, okay.
try 9 times out of 10, I'm going to get this thing. If I don't, I just missed out. But it ain't going to take me 6 months to figure that out.
You have a whole line in front of you. Just have that same mind.
I don't give a damn.
I'm just being honest
I
with you.
know me. I know me.
Okay.
I know what I bring to the table, so I can skip. I'm VIP everywhere. Give me 10 minutes alone.
Yeah, but you just not type of guy I go for. So, but outside of that,
that's what they all say.
Right, and like I have dated around enough and I've had enough sex to say that in confidence. But yeah, everybody's not the same. Just like every man is not the same. It's like every male is not a man, and every female is not a woman.
When you pulling up for some counseling?
But truthfully, that's that. When a woman say that she ain't like the rest of them, or she's her own witch card, to me, from my experience, is the first sign to get away because they're crazy. You know what I'm saying? That because that's just my experience. After they say that, eventually they show you that they just as crazy as the rest of the chicks. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said they all say it. That's why I said they all say it. That's why I wanted her to give me something that stood out. Like, can you twerk on a handstand? Like,
so don't never say that when you meet a guy. Because you never know.
Why would I twerk on a handstand in front of anybody?
Because that's what you do when you in a committed relationship. You trying to keep that nigga.
Oh, well, that's between him and I, not the whole world.
Did you not see? Well, you probably didn't see it. Cardi B and Offset, it was so cute. She was in the bed sleep, trying to play like she was sleeping. He was laughing. He was like, "Hey y'all," he was like, "Tell her it's time to sack time." It was funny. It was hilarious. It was cute. And she was like, "You live?" He was like, "Yep." And I ain't getting off until you you better. It was cute.
Close the room door. Thank you. Don't come back in here. Close it all the way.
It was cute. They need a
I'm not Cardi B.
But I'm saying it's you don't have to be Cardi B, but you're supposed to care about pleasing your mate. If you don't spice things, so popping it on a handstand would be something this nigga enjoy. I'm saying, what makes you stand out? You got tricks, because again I say, all women say, "I know me, I'm special." All of them. I don't care what color they are, black, white, Asian, Haitian, whatever. All of them say the same thing. 100%.
But yeah, I get what you're saying, but Cardi B and I, we're not the same people. And one thing I realized about the women today, hey y'all, go back in that room. Now, stop being nosy. But one thing I've noticed about women today is that they exploit themselves a lot. And I have to go back to how I was raised.
That was black love at its finest.
They exploit themselves. They exploit themselves as far as social media.
That was a loving moment between two married adults, letting the world know that we still do.
Look, I never said she exploited. I said women today. Now you mentioned Cardi B. I like Cardi B. I like
and Offset. I mentioned black love. That was the point of it. It was black love. She still ain't exempt from doing freaky shit to please her husband.
She ain't black.
fine. If she want to do that,
He's black, sir.
what I'm trying to explain is the way I was raised. I was old school, the old school way. You don't show all that in public. You really, really don't. That is for the bedroom only. Like, I don't want to be on no video. Look, unless we both said we don't do something and bring it out, yeah. But nobody don't even on my social media. You don't need to see what I look like. You don't.
So
Because
you don't pop it on the handstand.
I don't know what I do unless I'm the right man.
So what have you done in your previous engagements with men? What have you been known to do? That every man that the men that you've been with, what is something you do they say they enjoy?
It don't even matter. Leo Line in the chat, boy, he proposing and shit.
I mean, ask the question again. What'd you say?
I'm saying what you said. We were talking about. Do you do it on a handstand? You said you don't know what you're gonna do unless you depend on the right man. And I'm saying, okay, so from your previous engagements, is there something that you do that all the men say they enjoy?
Well, what I do for a man is mainly I've always elevated a man spiritually. Always. And I've always supported him emotionally.
What does that entail, raising him spiritually?
Yeah.
That means helping him tune in.
Because to raise him, you can also bring him down too. You got the power of both.
Hold on, man. What does it entail? What is raising him spiritually entail?
The guys I've met, this is friends as well. This is not just a relationship, romantic relationship, but any guy I've been around, I would say not all of them, but I would say a good number of them. And I can say this with complete confidence. We meditate together, we pray together. We like, let's say if it's something he wanted to do or be, I listen. I know how to listen to a guy. I know how to inspire him from a soul level. I don't have to inspire him from a physical level. I don't got to do all that. I can listen to him. I can be his best friend. I can support him emotionally. I can support his business. Like, it was one guy, he wanted me to be his business partner. And, we shared business, dreams together. So it's just like, I can see, like, I don't know if he's ever done it or not, but yeah. So we talk about business, we talk about family, we talk about generational wealth, things like that. And so, like, the conversations I have with guys, it's not sexual at all. Now, unless we but I don't share that about myself because I want a guy when he sees me, I don't want him to see my sexuality. I want him to see me for who I am.
But that's when you first meet, though.
Right. Of course, lust is first. Like, I like how you look, and I dress up in different outfits, but I don't post that on social media. That's nobody's business. And as a matter of fact, I'm so secretive. I still have single as my profile, even though I was in a relationship, because I don't do all of that. We don't have to post pictures. We don't got to show people how cute we are. I mean, it's nobody's business.
I don't dig paper trails either. People do too much digging in people's past and shit.
I don't give a damn about no paper trail.
It's just different levels. I mean, a real woman, can come in your life and she can show you this just by her knowing who she is, by her tuning in, by her actually being intuitive, by her being connected with her creator. It can help you do the same thing. That's what I've seen. So,
can a porn star be a real woman?
Yeah, I mean, she is a real woman.
So therefore, I'm a real man, and I can get that.
So I think that I'm just not. I've grown to a place where I'm not. I just realized sex is just a part of the relationship. It doesn't make the whole relationship.
It's a huge part of the relationship.
I'm not saying what portion is, but it is a part of it. It don't make up the whole relationship.
It's a huge part. It's about 75%. If the sex is whack, there's no reason for me to be around you.
The sex should back up everything that you spilled out your mouth about
Yes,
yourself. As far
Right.
as
that
all
should
that should
enhance
be,
what you love about him.
it should be exactly. It should enhance everything.
I was happily married. Sex changes. It changes.
It
The
changes.
people, sex don't change. The people having it change.
Yeah.
Oh no, it changes because some people they sometimes they may be going through emotional breakdown. They may not be
So
into
that's
it.
the people.
That's some okay. Well, yeah, I agree. So my thing is when it comes to that, you have to be aware of the different changes you're going to go through as people. You know what I mean? You're going to have
So
to.
when you say it changed, do you
It
mean
changed.
it stopped happening
No,
or it got complacent?
No, it's just that life happens. When you overworked, when you overstressed, it's going to be different.
So it stopped happening or it got complacent or both?
No, I don't know. It's just I just know that in my experiences, like in my few experiences I've had, I can understand that it's just that life happens. And maybe you're at a point in time where you're not ready. I'll put my phone up. Well, you're not always there all the time. And so I would rather give me a second. My phone is a little low. But I would rather you know what I'm saying? After I had children, I promise you, my sex drive changed completely from my 20s and now I'm 32. So it's on the intimacy level, it's on whatever level. For me, it's emotional, the emotional and the spiritual. If you don't have
My
that, I
sex
can't see you.
drive has not changed at all. And having
Mine
sex
has,
is a
and it
big
has
stress
changed.
reliever.
My
Having
sex
sex is a stress reliever.
having sex and
White
your sex
Jesus is
drive.
muting you. White
Look,
Jesus
I'm
fucking
just
with your
saying
reception.
that. Look, I'm saying my sex drive changed after I became vegan. It changed after divorce. It changed after this. So yes. So my thing
So
is,
it didn't change during the marriage. It changed after, not during.
it changed. I can say during and after. During and after. Because after I had my
Now,
children, it changed. Because see, a woman goes through so many things on her body that it definitely it elevate, go back down. But after being vegan, it went from this to way up here. So it's different levels there. So if
so
someone
it
is
changed. Did his sex drive change, or was it just yours that changed?
mine just definitely shifted. But it's been going on since they're married. So
I ain't
I
no
had
Dr. Phil or nothing, but you do realize the demise of two relationships that I've heard of has everything to do with your lack of giving sex.
what? No. If you talk about my ex-marriage, that was totally different than their relationship.
But you still said your sex drive changed, so that's an issue that went on with him that he had to deal with. And then with this other guy, he waited 6 months.
No, they had nothing to do
That's
with
why I said sex is a huge part of the relationship, whether women want to acknowledge it or not. It's very huge.
I was just speaking on my ex-marriage. That was totally different. I was saying that overall, when a woman has children, her sex drive changes. Hormones, all those different things happens. So I did realize certain things in my life. Yeah, it's up and down, but after I became vegan, it went from this to way up here. So yeah, so at this point in time, I was a vegan after doing a separation. My sex drive became very, very high. And during the marriage, my sex drive was mostly in the middle, but sometimes it was higher or lower, depending on what was going on in their marriage, or depending on what was going on with the children, my family, because I was a stay-at-home wife. I was a, you know what I'm saying? I was a homemaker. I was homeschooler. So my life was totally different back then than it is now. So I mean, that's not fair to say that that connects. It don't connect at all, because I believe that if my
It
sex drive,
does. This is how it connects. You said you were a homemaker and all of that, which means he was the breadwinner. So his sex drive remained high, but just because yours was all over the place, he may or may not have gotten some sex that night. Being the breadwinner, that's a lot of stress and
look,
pressure too.
look, I brought bread in the house too. Just because I was telling white no man brought money, bring money now.
Well, you say,
So
well, I'm just going off when you say you were the house taking all of that. It makes it seem like you're a stay-at-home mom and it's your job.
that's the idea. But yes, I brought money in the house as well. So it's just what I'm saying is, I'm talking about in general. When women have babies or their hormones change completely, whether they're 14 to 50, whatever age you had a baby, it's gonna change. So yes, but I would say during the separation and now, my sex drive is completely different than anything. So it depended on what was going on within that marriage, of the what was going on and what was going on with me physically and hormonally, emotionally within that marriage.
But what about what was going on with him?
You mean the last relationship?
At any given point, we're hearing about what was going on with you. What was going on with him? Was that taken into consideration when you were
Yes,
withholding sex?
I've been in 3 relationships since that marriage. So you have to be more specific.
Well, we know 2 of your 5 relationships or 2 of your 4 relationships you was withholding sex. What about the other 2?
The other 2.
Yeah, marriage is 1. The last dude that you dated for 8 months, that's 2. And you said you've been in 3 relationships since your marriage. So it's 4 or 5. It should be 4 though. Because you got 1 marriage and you just said 3. And I included the ex, the last one.
Why would I hold sex? I've never held sex when I was married. That's weird. You don't do that. So yeah. But my
If your
thing is,
sex drive is low, wouldn't that mean you're withholding sex because you don't feel like it?
no, that don't mean you're not having sex.
What does it mean?
It just means that you may not feel like it at the moment. Like I said, I was going through a lot of stuff after I had my babies. He was
So
always
men aren't gonna complain if you don't feel like having sex, but you just still do it anyway. We ain't gonna complain about no pity pussy.
Look, you talking about some. I'm speaking on 4 years ago.
I'm speaking in general of, I'm saying if your sex drive is low, that typically means you're not having sex because your sex drive is low. You're saying your sex drive is low, but he was still getting it.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can not want to have it, but then still put effort in it. So I've always put effort in it with him.
So we don't complain about that.
Right. So yeah, I'm saying it was different at different stages. But I'm saying, if I believe this to my hardest of hearts. If I believe if I if I would have adapted the vegan lifestyle back then, I believe that it would have been totally different in that marriage. And I think that it would have been way different. But yeah, but now, whereas now, I can honestly say I've learned myself enough to know how to balance out my sex drive within myself, so that even when I do have a partner, if I do decide to be that woman for him, I know how to turn it up if I want to. I can turn it down if I want to. So I know how to.
Oh, hold on. So now we're blaming things on not eating enough vegetables?
No.
What is going on, man?
Talking about, I can't speak for everybody. Y'all talking about in general. Y'all sound right now. I'm talking about me. About when I became vegan, I realized my sex drive changed completely. And I'm saying that if I would have adapted a wholesome lifestyle, I believe that it would have definitely been way better or way higher or higher all the time, like his was, when I was married. That's what I'm saying. This is not for everybody.
I'm just picking with you. I'm just picking little things, man, just to make little funnies and stuff. I ain't picking with you.
Okay, just saying, you don't have to. I know people who vegan and their sex drive hasn't things. But yeah, so sex drive.
I think that was a great question, though, Mad Medicine.
I mean, I saw her switched on to go up to 1, 2. Then I was like, oh no!
I think that was a great question.
I mean, but we're just having fun now.
I've been on both sides of the spectrum, and I can just, for me, it's no difference. But I've been on both sides of the spectrum, though. But there is a difference. You can feel a difference when you cleanse your body of meat. I don't know about sex drive wise, because again, my shit's just always high. But as far as energy and all that shit, you can feel a difference when you stop eating meat.
Yeah, it is a complete difference. So that's why, and I do speak on it a little bit because if I would have been more plant-based or if I would have simply decided to let's be more wholesome in this, just even in my mindset, like energy-wise, I was not the person I am today. I was not as balanced. I was not as centered. I was not the woman I am today. So it's just a lot of stuff went on. But yeah, so most definitely, I believe sex is very, very important in relationships. And I believe that intimacy is just as important. And when you're dating someone and you are creating that intimate space with them, getting to know their like what triggers them and what frustrates them and even what they like to eat. Like I say, for example, in the last relationship, he had a favorite ice cream and some pie.
What was it?
Don't laugh. You don't laugh.
See, because it's just fucked up. It was only a couple months ago. You don't even remember what ice cream this nigga like. You gonna say something?
Long you don't say butter pecan.
He likes some type of ice cream and pie. What kind of pie?
No,
what was the pecan pie? Is that what Russ said?
And like it's like the one you got to put in the oven, like, and I let it cook. So what I did was I went
bean pie,
sherbet ice cream, and pie, and literally he said that was the best pie he ever had. And I took it to him when he had a bad day. And so yes, I learned. And then when he got sick, I rubbed the scalp. I massaged his shoulders. I wrote love language. You know what I'm saying? I learned his love language. So I learned I ain't no doctor. I'm just a nigga on YouTube, and my professional advice is have more sex.
Life
all
is
that
short.
Shit good. Knowing my ice cream, my sherbet, rubbing my head, all that's good. But how often are you fucking me?
Well, you know what? I just don't want that type of relationship with a man right now. It just because the thing is, sex is exchange of energy. And one thing I noticed with past relationships or past love, when they weren't.
Sure.
You
try to use words.
That energy rubbed off on me, and it messed up my energy. So people don't understand when you're having sex with people and you're in a relationship with them, literally what's going on is you are literally absorbing their energy. And
That's women speak. Men go through the same thing. We know ourselves. It don't affect us.
It does. And I said in my past, I'm like, no. I realized because I have a lot of energy, like a lot of.
It affects us when we bite the bad apple.
Right. So that's the reason why when it's a certain time period, like you are in a relationship with this situation, you just talk to somebody and you decide to have sex with somebody. Yes, I want to get to know your mental first. I want to see where your emotions are. I want to see what's going on in your life. I want to see what type of habits you have. Are you on drugs? I mean, are you drinking? I mean, how often do you drink? What do you drink? I need to know your habits because me learning your habits.
Why you need to know all that to have sex?
She sound like a Democrat.
with a condom. Condom is the energy blocker.
Look, and so my thing is like one thing I noticed with me, because I realized I feel more sexual at certain periods of time in my life. So I'm like, you know what? I want this. So yeah, of course it gets lonely. I'm 32 years old. I'm single. So yeah, it gets, yeah. But I don't want to exchange my energy with the wrong type of energy in my life.
So you just gonna die. So you just gonna die old with that belief instead of enjoying your life. You only get to live once, ma'am. There are no do-overs. When you get 80 and shit, you really ain't gonna be able to make that connection because your pod's gonna be dried up.
Look at the way the women are presenting themselves now.
Says who?
Right, I'm not one of those women, and that's okay.
Who says they resent themselves?
Huh?
Who says they resent themselves? It's a lot of people that regret. It's a lot of more people dying saying they regret not doing something than the ones that live life to the fullest.
I haven't regret. I really don't. I don't. At this point in time, I crave more intimacy than sex. I've had enough sex in my life. I'm good. I don't want it. I want to know who you are. I want to grow with you. I want to build with you. And when you get to that place in your life, you just don't want to settle.
How many times can you do that before life passes you by?
It's not passing me by though, because opportunities are coming every day. Every day. And it's guys out there that really want long last relationship. It like I know a couple of virgins.
So why are you waiting then instead of just jumping at life? It feels right.
I'm living my life. I'm not waiting.
But still, even the guys that want real
you want a relationship though, right?
Action along with it.
Do you want to die single or would you prefer to die with a husband?
Look, I'm living my life.
It's stressful out this motherfucker.
Get a guy. Let's say if I meet a guy today, and we on the same path, we'll move forward. He's gonna have to move with me. I'm not waiting on nobody. I'm not waiting on nobody.
That's understandable. You're not supposed to wait on anybody, but I'm saying like you got this long list of prerequisites as if you got 100,000 years on this earth.
I understand. Look, I'd rather live my life to the fullest, knowing that I'm living out the purpose of my life. My children are healthy. I'm healthy. And you know what? I'm just at a place where whether I get married again or not, whether I'm in a relationship or not, I'm happy. I don't need a man.
Everything you said I'm doing, but you know what I'm also doing? I am fucking.
That's fine. I'm saying, look, of course, I'm just saying I just don't want to change my energy with the wrong people.
My energy hasn't changed though.
Look, everybody.
That's the excuse for not fucking.
The great white Lord said, "Be fruitful."
I'm giving you great man advice. Have more sex.
Look,
especially if you see yourself with this person long term. If you don't see yourself with them long term, I feel you saying I ain't just gonna be throwing it out willy nilly. But if you feel like this is somebody that matches everything that you said, what are you waiting on?
I'm saying people wear masks. You don't know. You don't know.
An excuse. I'm seeing it now. I'm seeing where you're going, money. I see where you're going, man. It seemed like they have a reason.
How
they
long
come up with a reason for everything.
How long does it take you to determine if a person is wearing a mask? That's what I'm saying. Your long laundry list of things
I'm not trying to divert from the thing. People can wear masks for 3 to 5 years. People can marry people with masks, and they don't know who the people are. My thing is, until I'm certain that you are that guy, I don't want to do that.
You can never be certain, ma'am. You're not psychic. You can never be certain. You thought your first marriage was certain. Shit happens. And then that's 3 to 5 years with, like, that's what I'm saying. How many 3 to 5 years can you go? Because this say with this guy was 8 months. The next guy, you may actually get to them 3 to 5 years to find out they ain't the next person. Then you gonna wait another 3 to 5 years? We don't got that much time on earth. YOLO.
Look, I got you. When it comes to YOLO, it comes to unplanned pregnancies. It comes STDs. It comes all these other things.
You
If
can
people
control
don't,
all of those things you just said, ma'am. I ain't say
was
be out
waiting
here
for it to get
fucking
to some
bear.
book stuff.
I didn't say for you to be out here fucking bear.
I was waiting for it to get to them book definitions.
You can have you a drawer full of diaphragms, just like he can have a wallet full of condoms.
I got that. That's fine. But I'm saying I'm not that woman. I've known that since I've been.
Have more sex. Have more sex.
Man, hold on, I'll be back.
Look, I just had an ex-boyfriend. He's happily married with 3 kids, and he was saying like, "You were a good girl back then," and I was like, "I'm still the same way. That has not changed." Yeah,
I don't know what a good girl means. I don't know what that means.
Right. He was really saying that because I wasn't giving out, and even in a lot of my relationships, I was not giving out.
That don't make you good.
No, look, that's your talking. I said that's what he said, not you. We didn't date. I dated him.
But I'm saying though that shouldn't make anybody good. They're good or bad. Their lack or overuse of putting out.
It wasn't just that, but it was just the type of person I've always been. And to this day, this guy still is one of my best friends. And the thing is, the mindset and the fact that I wanted to get to know him, and I actually care about the men that I date. I care about him.
If he your best friend, you care about him. Why aren't y'all dating?
You know, he's happily married.
Oh, you did say that. My bad.
Yeah, he's happily married now. So I mean, the thing is, sometimes it don't work out. We just remain friends afterwards. But the thing is, when you have solid people in your life, it's really beautiful to have. And I appreciate him for who he is and for the light that he's been in my life to speak life into me. He's like, hey,
I'm trying to speak life into you now. If you put out more, you could be married in the next month. You could be married in the next year.
But my thing is, how long will I be married?
Ma'am, you never know. Happily ever after depends on how much you put out during the marriage. It depends on how much you put out during the marriage, ma'am.
A lot of women are getting married, but how long they staying married before they get cheated on again?
See, that's y'all's problem, talking about cheating. That's why y'all need to sit there. Monogamy. If I get married, my wife knows monogamy ain't a part of that deal.
Right. So if you're monogamous, that's what I'm saying. If you're monogamous, be monogamous. You want to set yourself up monogamy? Go ahead. If you're poly, hey, go on, set yourself up there.
I ain't poly. I'm just not saying I ain't fucking nobody other than one person ever again in my life. I'm not saying that.
And guess what? I'm okay with the concept of staying to myself.
So you want to be alone?
No, I don't have to be alone. I'm saying it's a guy out there that wants a woman like that. Every guy don't want a woman that's like women like this going on right now.
But you can't wait 3 to 5 years vetting this nigga.
I'm not waiting on nobody. If he comes, he comes. He don't. I'm cool. At this point in time, my children are the most important people in my life.
So what is your ideal definition of a relationship?
Of course, huh?
I said, what is your ideal example or definition of a relationship?
You mean a romantic relationship?
A monogamous, I'm married relationship. What does that entail for you? What does that look like?
At this point in time, I hadn't thought about it because just been.
And there it is. You don't. So you want to get married, but you don't even know what you want in the marriage. But you're holding out sex and all of this other stuff on the road to getting married.
Look, that's what I'm saying. I haven't thought about them lately.
See, I've thought about it. even though I don't plan on getting married again, but I have thought, well, if I do go that way, the woman that I'm with is going to have to realize that monogamy is not a part of our marriage. Don't mean I'm gonna be out fucking hoes every day, but on 366th day, I may want to fuck something and go on about my business, and it shouldn't be a problem.
I mean, well, that's her. That's what I'm saying. That's her. But you have to understand.
So I've thought about it. You want to be married, and you haven't even thought about what that entails for you.
Every time I get in a relationship, this happens. And my thing is, I'm still in the healing process at this point in time from this relationship. So my mind, honestly, it's not.
You didn't love that nigga. What you healing from? It's 8 months sex one time. You didn't love this nigga. You loved what he was providing. You missed the money, but you weren't heartbroken.
Look, when you actually have a connection with someone, it's different. It's not. See, people make things about sex. Look, I've had some of the best sex in the world, but they made the worst boyfriends. They made the worst potential husbands.
So you don't think that
ma'am, I have a connection with my mama, and I don't miss talking to her on the phone.
Thanks too.
So I'm just saying, like, nobody, I don't give a damn what type of connection you got with a person. Nobody's exempt from being cut off, especially the motherfucker you've known for 8 months. I've known my mom my whole life. I don't mind not answering the phone when she called.
Look, everybody's different, Trey.
No, we're all humans. We're all spiritual beings.
I'm telling you, look, everybody's different.
Spiritual beings. We're all the same. We just got different makeup.
Well, however you want to put it. Everybody processes things differently. My thing is, before I move on to anybody else, I make sure I have no memory of anybody I ever dated, how they kiss, anything. Nothing.
So is that why you said the last dude was the best sex you've ever had? Because you erased the other niggas out of memory?
Yeah.
That's fucked up. You giving these niggas false hope out here.
Look,
Shay, you cold-blooded, man. You is cold-blooded. I'm scared of you.
Look, I move on completely before I get into another relationship. That's just me. Everybody's different, but my thing is, and what I'm referring to as healing is really from that connection. Like, we really had a really, really, really deep connection. And that was the deepest connection I had with any man I've ever dated. So,
including your husband?
Yeah, including my husband.
Women ain't shit. Not you, no. Women in general.
I'm just being honest with you because my ex-husband, I wasn't the person, I wasn't the woman I am today. So it's different for me. So yeah. So I can definitely say at the time, if I see him with cordial, it's fine. But I can tell that he still cares. I can tell that he still wants to be together. But he ain't saying that. I'm not gonna get back with him because I don't want to deal with him. I'm like, look, that was great and all, but I'd rather have someone who can be patient enough with me. And
are you talking about the ex-husband or the ex-boyfriend?
Ex-boyfriend. The ex-husband is history.
So, but it's been. Why won't you get back with him if you got such a deep connection and y'all had an 8-month run? It was a deep connection, and it hadn't been too long since y'all broke up. Why not get back together?
I don't see any reason why.
You just said you can't even get. You just said you're healing from the nigga. So that means you can't get over the bond that y'all created. So it's still there for you to rehash.
Yes, it is. Now the thing is,
and if you use my advice of putting out more, you ain't got to worry about him cheating. You can have all that love connection and everything y'all got, and you're fulfilling him sexually. And you can live happily ever after, but you're being stubborn.
Look, I don't care how much sex a woman gives a guy. I don't care if she twerks on a forehead.
Ma'am, you weren't giving him sex. That's why he was fucking other people.
Listen.
You weren't giving him sex at all.
Look, it doesn't matter if I did or not.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
You can say that from a woman's perspective. For a man, yes, it does, because women know men are sexual beings. You know damn well if he ain't fucking you, he fucking somebody else. You're a grown ass woman. You know this shit.
My thing is this. I have been in a situationship. I've had one night stands. That's what I'm saying. I have. And my thing is, if a man, I don't care if you're giving out or not. If somebody wants to be with you, they'll be with you.
All I know is if I'm in a relationship and I'm fucking the shit out of my woman, and then all of a sudden I just stop fucking her, she gonna ask me, who am I fucking?
Look, sex with
that's just common sense. They gonna be like, who you fucking? So women know, women use sex as a tool.
Look, no, I don't.
I said women, not you.
Okay, we talk different. See, you see, we're different.
So you saying your tactic ain't a tool?
My thing is this: sex will never keep a man.
Yes, it will. You're talking to a man. Yes, it will.
It will keep a nigga, not a man.
You're talking. Okay, so what is the difference between a nigga and a man?
I was with you till you said that right there.
Because you're talking to, it's two men on the panel. I'll be the nigga and or the man. Either way it go.
And I think I got 15 years
if I'm
experience
getting enough sex, the one thing about it, if you're getting enough sex at home, as you say, you too tired to do other shit. You may get off every once in a while, but you ain't trying to hold no long-standing whatchamacallit.
If you are still getting to know this person on who they
y'all got a spiritual bond. It ain't we going back to you. Ain't no hypothetical. It's y'all got this strong bond that you don't want to put back together now. Even though you only slept with him once, and that's the problem. You found out he was fucking somebody else, and you probably didn't ask him. Ask him, did you cheat because I wasn't giving you sex? I bet he say yes.
If somebody wants to be with you, they will be with you with or without sex. And
that's bullshit.
I have role models. I have people in my life. They have been married. They had the best sex in their life.
Everybody's way ain't the same, baby.
Like my aunt, true story. My aunt's husband had a stroke. He can't talk. He had to go to therapy, all that. Now, I'm sure at some point in time, they still get it in, but I'm sure it's not the same. Just like my dad.
Cheating.
Look, just like my dad's wife. She is now in a wheelchair. I've seen people have strokes and things like that, and it changes the relationship. That's why
their mates cheat on them, and they would understand why their mate cheated because they can't fuck them like they used to.
That's right.
I'm that ma'am.
That's what I'm saying. Everything.
Ma'am, you could. I don't live in no world where everything is perfect. I know human beings, and if I'm married to this person, I still love them to death, even though they can't fuck me. But I'm still gonna get some pussy elsewhere, and they would understand that.
I see that example every day.
Look,
like, come on, man.
Saying is when a person can elevate, because see, the relationship is way more than just sex. I talk about sex all the time.
75% of the relationship.
Look, whatever percentage it is, but sex is still a part of the relationship.
But still,
you talking like you like sex is like 3% of your relationship. That's a problem.
No, it's not. It's not.
I'm in the far negatives.
If I'm getting to know you as a boyfriend, then yeah, I'm getting to know you as a boyfriend, as my man. I don't know you.
What better way to learn a person than learn how they fuck?
Right.
After 4 or 5 months, though, what is the excuse if y'all spiritually connected?
Thank you. After all of that, y'all spiritually connected. You know them. You flowing. Y'all in sync. One time.
One night stand. I don't have one night stands. I don't. You know what time it is, man.
And prior to your birthday, you said you had inklings, but it wasn't confirmed that he was cheating, and you still had sex with him anyway on your birthday.
Really,
So
y'all,
why not?
it's gonna-
I'm trying to push y'all back together. Actually,
simply because I don't put sex on a pedestal like some people do. I seem like it's the 3%. No, I'm speaking about healthy relationship. Like actual
healthy relationship is 75% of the relationship.
about the
She made
other
me make
parts
some
of relationship that people
Say,
don't talk about.
fresh
won't you
coffee. Boy,
listen
this
to
is
me?
getting good.
I'm a man. I've been fucking women my whole life. Why won't you listen to me? Sex is a huge. It may not be for y'all, but that's why I'm schooling you, saying it
Not
actually is a huge part. Women discount it, not just you. Women discount it. That's why I said they use sex as a tool.
Well, yeah, and I get that. What I'm saying is, it's other components in relationships. People don't really focus on the other parts of relationship. That's what I'm saying. The reason why I don't speak about sex as much is because it's already out there. Everyone talks about it. I talk about the other parts of the relationship. That's all I'm doing. Now, I don't
You need
wait
to
on
talk
someone.
about sex more. Can I come on and do a sex segment on your show? I want to be the voice of the men on there. Like, y'all need to be fucking more. Definitely.
I totally agree with you. Like, I say if it's in an actual committed relationship and y'all together, y'all exclusive, whatever y'all poly or y'all whatever you deciding to be on a monogamous, yes. But the thing is, just because you're in a relationship don't mean that that person's committed to you. Even in a marriage. Some
Yes,
people are
it's
in
all a
relationships.
risk. It's all a risk. So why think about the negative when everything's a risk anyway? We all want the best outcome, so why not just shoot for the best outcome
Right.
and deal with failure if it comes?
That's why I said I've had enough sex in my life to realize. I'm like, look, at this point in time, I can settle for this, or I can practice this. I'm like, okay.
You think
So
you've had enough sex in your lifetime. You think you have.
so my thing is, I'm pretty sure somebody can rock my world, make me go and do all kind of crazy stuff. My thing is, I
What's his
don't
name?
desire.
What's his
I'm
name? The one that did it. We know it ain't your ex now. We've already established you just say that shit. What was his name? You remember?
I can say, look, if
Big
I
Dick
didn't want
Girl.
to,
No, notice her answer wasn't, I forgot, because she was supposed to erase everything out of memory from previous switch code.
She remember Big Dick Girl.
I listen to detail. I listen for detail. I'm sorry.
I'm just being silly, Shay.
I know you are. I'm just saying.
No, but seriously,
I think,
though, I'm being silly now, but seriously, like, y'all, women need to have more sex in their relationships. I ain't bullshitting about that.
We need Russia.
In
We need
agree.
Russia.
relationships, though, keep in mind I said in relationships, but even single, even if you're single,
relationship. I don't think they have enough sex in a relationship because they spread it out sometimes. Seriously. I mean, for real deal. I believe more sex will solve problems. Not all of them.
women should be having sex until the man is tired.
Issues with their childhood, people having all kind of crazy triggers. People need real therapists in these relationships. Like sex is not finna fix that. It's not.
They ain't never fucked me.
I'm just saying.
I
Everybody's
got the
different.
magic stick.
I'm sure you do. My thing is, I'm sure you do. Look. I promise you, if I can show you my inbox, my DMs is crazy.
I'm different though, ma'am. I ain't in your inbox. I'm different.
I got everybody's different. I'm different. My thing is that's why I crave. I don't like. I'm at a place now where if I meet a guy, I really don't like. I don't care how much I'm digging you. I don't care how much sexual chemistry we got. My thing is this: I really want to get to know you. Who are you?
How long does that take?
Yes,
How long do?
I forgot. She said 3 to 5 years.
But the thing is, they sit
Nobody
there.
got that type of time.
They take that time to see about you, and still after that time, they'll come up with excuses that we don't know everything about them.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
unrealistic as
The
hell. I
whole
want to
time they
know
trying to
about
find out
you.
about us, they don't never give all we need to know about them within that same time frame, and that also slows down processing a lot of things.
Like, explain what you mean.
Like if you're sitting there and you spend the time to get to know us, you know what I'm saying? At that same time, you should be putting everything on the table of what we need to know about you. I'm not sure if your technique, I was just saying. That's what a lot of women do.
I put all on the table. All of it.
Everything except for the fact you ain't putting out.
Look, I let them know right away. Like the first date, I let them know. So I'm like, hey,
I mean, she don't get it. That's the reason of why they trying to really settle down and find a niche. It's already stressed out there. Then you got to go through more stress. You know what I'm saying? And then 4 or 5 months or so. And then what if it happens and then you go crazy and shit? You wasted 5 months of your time and shit, and this chick is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. As soon as she got it.
That's what I'm saying. I have to kind of use code words. I've had the best things in my life. I really have. My thing is this: even with the best connection, I just realized sometimes it's inconsistent. My thing is because I have. My thing is I don't think I need to put myself out there like that for a man to appreciate me as a woman. I don't need to.
Can you agree to this? That women make things complicated.
I believe people make things complicated. I believe men complicated.
No, we actually simple. Like how we was talking up here, straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? Anything else that you probably need to find out about us is probably just little past events and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And as far as our charisma, how we carry ourselves, and you know, that don't take that long. You know what I'm saying? If you're experienced and you say you've been out there like you said you was and you experienced, you should be able to pinpoint things within 2-3 days to know that this person was going to make it 3 or 4 or 5 months. Or man,
I would know within a month of time, a month of actually talking to the guy on the phone or texting or however we're deciding to communicate. You know what I mean? Or a phone call. I can tell right away if he's really genuine. I'm like, you know what? This guy is just gonna be a friend. This guy.
So why you won't get back with your ex then? He was clearly genuine. He was only fucking because you wasn't fucking him.
And he's a woman. The man.
But you didn't know he was fucking until afterwards.
Why
won't you get back with him? You got a soul tie with this
Stop saying that about you like that.
You love him.
We don't come up with excuses for our. If we having mental health issues, we don't come up with excuses. Stop giving us words for things that y'all think that we are if we don't even say that ourselves. That really.
So you got soul ties with a mental health person, but the only reason that you stopped talking to him is because he broke it off.
No, I broke it off with him.
You said he called you and said he was sorry that he couldn't. He broke the pact and he didn't want to have sex with you premarital. You said he broke it off.
No, actually, I wasn't one.
That was the last guy. I think.
Yes, we talking about the ex, not the husband. I'm talking about the last guy. I'm trying to get her back with the last guy because they only been broke up like a couple months. But she got soul ties with him.
I'm not getting back with the man. No, I'm not.
Why? He was good enough up until 6 months ago. Up until y'all broke up, he was good enough. And he said he broke up with you because he felt guilty about breaking the pact.
No,
But you said y'all still in love. He want to get back with you, so why not do it?
He called me 3 days later saying that we should not have sex. But I'm like the actual breakup. He still wanted to be together. I'm like, nah, look, let's just go. We don't need to be together.
Why?
Because
You spent all that time with him. Why now?
I got honestly, I just don't like cheating. I'm not finna cheat on you. Don't cheat on me. Look.
But y'all aren't cheating though. Y'all aren't married.
That's
not cheating. So that's it. He cheated. Was it a long list of cheaters? Was it one time? What was up with his cheating?
Cheating is one of them.
I'm saying, did he get caught? Or did he cheat one time?
Yeah, he cheated. Yeah, he definitely had a one-night stand.
Okay, and you can understand. So after listening to me talk, saying that you wasn't putting out enough, can you understand why the man cheated? And he really ain't cheating because y'all ain't fucking.
Mm-mm. One thing for sure, if I was upfront about where I was, and I told him where I was, if he wasn't there, let me know.
Man, you looking for a perfect nigga. He don't exist. He cheated one time when y'all are in the prelims, but you love this nigga. You have a soul tie. Why not forgive him?
Trey, so what's wrong with honesty? Like if you tell
you can try again, ma'am. If the nigga cheat again, okay, all bets are off, but you can understand why he cheated. If you're fucking him more and that comes up, then that's what that nigga is. But right now he got a viable excuse for why he was having sex.
No,
you wasn't putting out.
Trey, you told me everything about what you come with. Like this is what type of dude I am. Now I can choose to be with you or not. I can be honest with you enough, like, no, you ain't type of guy that I can see myself with. You know what I'm saying? I'm honest with you. It's a thing called honesty. If he was not in that place, I'm not looking for a perfect dude. Of course, you may slip up and have sex. You may have sex 2 or 3 times. You may have sex as many times as possible. I don't know. I may actually have a connection like that with a guy one day.
So you had it with him. You still have it. That nigga didn't cheat on you. Y'all in a dating phase.
No, he should have been honest. He should have been honest with me and said, hey, Shay, I can't handle that long.
Maybe he didn't know he couldn't handle it until 6 months later.
So now he knows.
But you in love with the nigga still, so why not fix it? Like, so people can't make mistakes?
Look, I'm not finna cheat on you, don't cheat on me.
It's not cheating, though. Stop calling it cheating. Until y'all are married, you single.
I get that, but he chose to be in a relationship with me, and that's what he said. So that was on him. But my thing is, yes, I still care about him in a way, in a major way. But my thing is, one thing I realized is that he has a lot of wounds. He has to heal. I can't help the dude heal. So,
but you had no problem with that until you found out he was cheating, ma'am. You had no problem fucking him with all these wounds and shit. You had no problem fucking him on your birthday.
I hear I'm walking along with her.
Look, my thing is this. He should have been more honest in the beginning.
And you had no problem still dating him 2 months after your birthday.
Or in the middle. My thing, it's okay. Look, I can tell that he still cares and I care. We may be the best of friends one day. But at this point in time, I see him, I'm cordial. I mean, it could happen, but he's going to have to be honest with me about a lot of stuff because he's not honest.
Well, you have to, so you have to give him a chance to be honest, ma'am. And then with that, you saying no to him, but the next nigga gotta wait till you heal from him before they can get a fair shot at you. That's terrible. So it could be a good nigga waiting for you right now, but because you don't want to give this nigga a shot since it was still fresh, or it's too hard to forget him, but you don't want to get back with him. The next nigga may have to wait a year before you finally erase him out your... How much time on this earth do you think you have, young lady?
And then the real guys got to put up with that bullshit coming in afterwards.
I did not know we was going here today, but yes, like we I'm telling you, more sex. Get his brother another chance. If he cheat again, I feel you.
ever.
I don't know if that's me breaking up or one of y'all.
No, I believe
No,
that's
it's
her.
not terrible.
I guess. You say it's not terrible. I hate to be the brother in line waiting on you. It's gonna be 2023 before she review inboxes, gentlemen. It's gonna be 2023.
And she don't realize how typical her moves are with so many. It's like they got a playbook out there that do this.
No, I said all women. I was very specific. All of them. You breaking up, hon?
Oh yeah, let's get her now. We can't hear her.
No, you breaking up. Try to drop down and come back, because it's like we can't hear anything that you're saying.
I'm not going to cheat on you.
I feel you. Okay, fuck dude, but what? But the next dude has to possibly. You said you got a line of niggas, and these line of niggas gotta wait until you feel like responding back to them. You know, looks deteriorate after a while, man. That's what I'm saying. We getting old. We ain't got time to keep doing 3 and 4, 5 years and shit. By the time you look up, we're gonna be 50. You ain't gonna be able to get the same men that you were able to get in your 30s. Boy, Tevin samples would be something.
Man, where is Rush at, man? You don't scare the guy away.
This was this day here. The Most High. Rush said, I'm done with that nigga. You can't be saying the Most High around this bitch. Yeah, man. I definitely want to come back because I want to know doing her, because they made good comments. I want to know, are hand jobs and oral sex, are they banned during this waiting period as well? You know, all different women got different rules.
Hell no, she got you sitting all the way across the couch when y'all got there on Netflix night. Like, you gotta sit over there.
Says my bad. I said I gotta come on the podcast and talk to these. I gotta come on her show and talk to these women about putting out more.
Oh, she got a channel?
75. Yeah.
Is she on Facebook or YouTube?
She is on Anchor FM. I believe she's on YouTube and Facebook as well. There might be a couple other spots too. I'll let her, if she comes back, if her audio, because she hadn't dropped down, so it's still up. Her audio probably just still scrolling up. But yeah, we got a podcast, but it's for women. It's about women healing and all of that good stuff. I'm trying to help her. I tell you, man, you know what I'm saying? I can help you heal from this 8-month cat, man. I can help you. You hurt? As Russ would say, you hurt? But I ain't waiting for no processing time. Won't do it. Can't do it. Damn. It's been 3 hours and 17 minutes. Shit. Oh, and it fell. Let's see if she come back and give her a chance to man. Boy, we got it bad out here. As Mr. Sotomayor would say, we got it bad out here. They don't care about us. It's all about them. There is no compromise. It's my way or the highway. Which I ain't mad at, but man, we should take that same approach. You know why? Because we're fucking men, and we have a little more leeway to use that way of thinking than women do. Because again, as I say, they get older. The older men, you see how many women in their 20s were oohing and eyeing over how Ronald Isley old ass looked at the verses. They were like, oh, he a silver fox. So you could be 80 and still get bitches in your 20s if you're a man who got your shit popping. Women not. Hey, who trying to get with Betty White? Nobody. Give a fuck how much money she get. We should think just like them. I ain't putting up with no anything. If you can't do what I say and I'm the breadwinner, I don't care if you bringing money in. If I bring in more to where you can live comfortable, if you can't roll with what the fuck I say, I don't need to be with you because there's somebody out there that will do it. And typically they 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Can't reprogram a 40-year-old woman. You just can't. So women want to know why we date young women. I mean, if women want to know why older men date young women, that's it. They're easier to train. They're easy to go along with your program. It's the reason you don't see pimps with old hoes unless she been down for 20 years. It's hard to get a bitch in her 40s to go sell her pussy. And I think on that note, we about to bounce. Peace out, y'all.
Foreign chick in a foreign two-seater. Black car, 50 cal, Desert Eagle. Car work, break bread with my people. Octane stay smoking on the reefer. Head to toe, stay fresher than a preacher. Too high, too throwed, I'm geeking. No smoke, no beef like vegans. Money long, I'm good, I'm eating. Foreign chick in a foreign two-seater. Black car, 50 cal, Desert Eagle. Car work, break bread with my people. Octane stay smoking on the reefer. Head to toe, stay fresher than a preacher. Too high, too throwed, I'm geeking. No smoke, no beef like vegans. Money long, I'm good, I'm eating.
Affiliated, raised with the killers. Waiting for Facebook and Twitter. Bad guy feel like the realer. The land, the odds feel like the wizard. Met a chick, say her name Crystal. Booty big, soft as some tissue. Corporated, started from a dealer. Steel curtain just like the Steelers. I'm in traffic doing what I want. Promoters calling way from Arizona. Couple more come from Oklahoma. Pockets bigger, you can say they grown up. Own pistol, never need a loaner. Own clientele, I've been a corner. Willie Nelson, guess I've been a stoner. These rappers fake, Bart Simpson, Homer. Saddle up, but we ain't ride horses. Designer shoes, but still rockin' forces. In the trap, we never had trusses. I'm paranoid, I think I'm hearing voices. Seeing what I say, I'm paying portraits. No matter what, you never can afford it. I'm the shit, I think I need a toilet. Out of sandwich bags, I guess I gotta foil it.
Foreign chick in a foreign two-seater. Black car, 50 cal, Desert Eagle. Car work, break bread with my people. Octane stay smoking on the reefer. Head to toe, stay fresher than a preacher. Too high, too throwed, I'm geeking. No smoke, no beef like vegans. Money long, I'm good, I'm eating. Foreign chick in a foreign two-seater. Black car, 50 cal, Desert Eagle. Car work, break bread with my people. Octane stay smoking on the reefer. Head to toe, stay fresher than a preacher. Too high, too throwed, I'm geeking. No smoke, no beef like.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
I thought she had came. I thought she had came back. She did, and I guess it dropped off again. Damn it, man.
Yeah, we gotta get her back, man. We'll rush on the show, yo.
I set it up. Damn it, man. Back from the top.
That's the money right there.
Foreign chick in a foreign two-seater. Black car, 50 cal, Desert Eagle. Car work, break bread with my people. Octane stay smoking on the reefer. Head to toe, stay fresher than a preacher. Too high, too throwed, I'm geeking. No smoke, no beef like vegans. Money long, I'm good, I'm eating. Foreign chick in a foreign two-seater. Black car, 50 cal, Desert Eagle. Car work, break bread with my people. Octane stay smoking on the reefer. Head to toe, stay fresher than a preacher. Too high, too throwed, I'm geeking. No smoke, no beef like vegans. Money long, I'm good, I'm eating.
Affiliated, raised with the killers. Waiting for Facebook and Twitter. Bad guy feel like the realer. The land, the odds feel like the wizard. Met a chick, say her name Crystal. Booty big, soft as some tissue. Corporated, started from a dealer. Steel curtain just like the Steelers. I'm in traffic doing what I want. Promoters calling way from Arizona. Couple more come from Oklahoma. Pockets bigger, you can say say they grown up. Own pistol, never need a loaner. Own clientele, I've been a corner. Willie Nelson, guess I've been a stoner. These rappers fake, Bart Simpson, Homer. Saddle up, but we ain't ride horses. Designer shoes, but still rockin' forces. In the trap, we never had choices. I'm paranoid, I think I'm hearing voices. Seeing what I say, I'm paying portions. No matter what, you never can afford it. I'm the shit, I think I need a toilet. Out of sandwich bags, I guess I gotta foil it.
Foreign chick in a foreign two-seater. Black car, 50 cal, desert eater. Cop work, break bread with my people. Octane stay smoking on the reefer. Head to toe, stay fresher than a preacher. Too high, too throwed, I'm geeky. No smoke, no beef like vegans. Money long, I'm good, I'm eating. Foreign chick in a foreign two-seater. Black car, 50 cal, desert eagle. Cop work, break bread with my people. Octane stay smoking on the reefer. Head to toe, stay fresher than a preacher. Too high, too throwed, I'm geeky. No smoke, no beef like vegans. Money long, I'm good, I'm eating. Hotline, my phone stay ringing. 4 grand iced out my pink. Too loud, smoking gas, no secret. I fought a loop, late night creeping. Too high, too throwed, I'm geeking. Party all night, ain't no sleep. Money up, I'm good, I'm eating. Red bone from the back, I'm beating. She calling out my name like the weekend. Dripping sauce, steady nutrients. Hopping out, feeling coopage. Drop the top, I don't know where the roof is. I stay in exclusive, Punta Cana resort all inclusive. I don't want that little bitch, she a nuisance. Burn her brain, drop her off, throw them deuces. Golden State, all my niggas some shooters. 50 cal F&M in them Rugers. Told her package, I'm flexing Lex Luger. On the prowl for some milk for some cougars. 12 inches, they calling me ruler. Dick 'em down when I'm done, call her Uber. Dick 'em down when I'm done, call her